because I thought it would be better to hotspot, and it just ended up being trashed. So here we are. Should be fine now, though. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Cool. It was me thinking I was gonna be smart and avoiding all the issues, but you know, just causing issues instead. The usual. Right? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen everyone here. Oh no. How have you been in the last half hour, Jody? How have you been in the last 2.5 hours, Tad? Been watching Mando, it's pretty good. I keep hearing that I need to watch it, but we'll see if that actually ends up happening anytime soon. Kittens. My dumbass cat has decided she needs to sleep on the water bottle that's under the desk. I went to pick it up earlier and she got mad about it. It's like I assumed she wanted to like play with it or something, which is the only reason I left it down there. No, she just wanted to lay on it. Like the little freak she is. Mine finally got off my face. Oh gosh. That video was precious though. I wonder if I can get a picture of it, because it's not even like she's laying on the whole bottle. It's just like the mouthpiece. Mama, you never want to see how weird you are. Here we go. Oh, I got her like mid-blink. Oh well. I'll post it in the Discord. He was so grouchy because of all the animals and can't go in my bedroom either. He's finally stopped throwing a tantrum. Good. Are Caitlin's cats still with you for the time being? Yeah, not even on it all the way. Just just the lip of it. And I like tried to take it away from her and she got mad at me. So that's how she lives now. Weirdo. Absolute weirdo. But yeah, we'll wait about another minute and then we'll start up. Yep, and she might be too if they haven't finished up by tomorrow night. Party. Party at Jody's. It is her water. It's empty. It's empty. Gosh, seriously though, Jody, like, bless you for being such a dope person and like helping her out. very low sanity levels. It's all good. Oh, that's a mood. Alright, I guess we can go ahead and get started. I'm sure everyone will start filtering in just a few minutes. Ayo. Ayo. Oh, chair, I need you to sit up. I am not ready to lay back like that. You gonna do it? There we go. There we go. I think this is the easiest startup I've had with Corpse Party so far. I know it's secrets now. Wow, wow. IDK about you guys, but I'm like super tired today. It's fine. But yeah, we're gonna try and finish up chapter 5 of Corpse Party tonight. I have faith that we'll be able to do it. Hopefully no more jump scares. Oh wait, I can use my controller, can't I? Wonderful game. It's that hangover rollover. I'm telling you though, like I didn't feel that bad yesterday. Like I had a slight headache first thing in the morning. When I laid down for bed, I was expecting it to just be miserable because like I laid down and was immediately dizzy and nauseous. But then I slept and woke up and was fine. So yesterday was super like chill. I was a little achy, but today I'm just like, my stomach hurts, my head hurts, I'm tired, I'm achy. Like I would think I was sick if I didn't feel fine. Like I say I feel fine. It's just mostly just like I ache. But it's that like it's that very distinct hangover ache and the hangover nauseous. I mean the nausea's not super terrible today, but I'm just like dead. It lasts days sometimes, right? Like it's been a long time since I've had like a couple of days worth of a hangover. Granted I haven't like heavy drunk in a few months. So what were we doing the last time? Hold on a second, I'm gonna move my mic away just a smidge. Please, back. There we go. I know the feel, yuck, right? I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be fine by tomorrow. I just want to like sleep for forever, basically. Right, we were trying to figure out where to go and what to do, and I said I was gonna like mess around with it, and I didn't. I bought Graveyard Keeper, and that's all I was doing yesterday. But so I might ask for some assistance in a bit. I'm gonna poke around again, see if we can find anything. Get that music just being ridiculously loud. But we'll wander around, give everyone a chance to filter in. Because I know Ella said that she wanted to be here. But I am sure she's doing whatever Ella do. Cause yeah, we like been everywhere, and I've got the kite string, and I've got that bent wire. I don't know what I can use those for though. And then we had that one room that was like, return the logbook. And with as many times as it was mentioned, I'm sure we will have to. Start clicking on everything. Right? That's what I'm doing though. Gotta go through. See what we can do. Door's frozen in place. Okay, so still can't do anything with the custodian's closet. Or the building supervisor's room. Whatever. But like, I thought we were pretty thorough yesterday as far as like checking everything was concerned. I know 4A is locked, but we don't have a key for it. And items are an automatic use, so if it goes there... Yeah, it's locked up tight. I think that one is frozen in place too, isn't it? Yeah. So that's useless. We just threw all of those halls. Oh no. Spooked me for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, there's something in the hole? It'll take a bit of ingenuity to get whatever that is out of the hole. Maybe I can rig something up with this wire and kite string. Well, we found it! We'll save over that. Because it wasn't an option. If I were to bend this wire into the shape of a fishing hook and attach it to the kite string, I thought... Bang's head against the wall. Then maybe I'd be able to bring up whatever it was down there, provided it wasn't too heavy. Well, it's not exactly a professional grade fishing rod, but here goes nothing. I don't remember hearing that there was anything in this hole. Whatever. Hey, I got it! And I'm choking on my own saliva. Good deal. Excuse me. Hey, I got it. Not a lot of resistance either. It mustn't be all that heavy. I quickly but carefully pulled in the line. Damn. Whatever it was, it fell off the hook before I could bring it back up. Guess I didn't bend it tight enough. Maybe it would be quicker to lower myself down into the hole after all? Though that would also be a far more reckless course of action. I'm just not sure what to do. We're gonna try fishing it out again. We're not putting ourselves in this hole. The safer alternative is usually the better alternative, even if it is a general annoyance. Let's give this one more go. Alright, got it again. I'll have to be much gentler about it this time. I began pulling up the line, slowly and steadily, trying my hardest not to shake it any more than I had. Okay. Finally, I pulled the item up from below. It was a small notepad. I flipped it over and... it's a student ID book. From Kayshurrr Academy. Is that Seiko? Oh no, it's Mayu. Mayu, it's... Mayu's. No! Did she fall into this pit? Mayu! Oh! Oh. Mayu, are you there? Mayu! There was no response. I think I had vaguely acknowledged that this was the same hole, but here we go. So then... that body on the ground can't be Nana, can it? Well, I guess it could. If it's a bunch of different timelines going on all at once. The one that we saw Naho's friend get butchered in, where we saw Nana get her legs, like, ripped off or whatever, could just be a different situation. Oh well. Anyway. And not a single sound or indication of movement. Maybe she wasn't down there after all. I don't see any indication of a person down there. Maybe she just dropped her student ID. That would be the best case scenario. Without even realizing it, I found myself gripping Mayu's student ID tightly, squeezing it in my hands repeatedly, as if to verify its existence. It felt like her ID had been entrusted to me, and I absolutely had to get it back to her. It was now my mission.
心配だ。
Mayu,
マユ、
I'm worried about you. If you've been
もしかした
injured...
ら怪我でもして。
No, I mustn't think like that. I have to
いや、いけない。
concentrate on what lies ahead.
学生証があるってことは、
For now,
マユは
I'll just
確実に
consider
この
this
学
proof
校
that
のど
Mayu
こか
is
にいるって
definitely
こ
in
と
here
だ。
somewhere. And if I look for her long enough, I'm sure we'll meet again. Okay. Is it now time to go to the exit? Rude! Another earthquake!
大丈夫
Can this building even survive this kind of abuse? Yikes!
田口さんは来てないな。
Taguchi's not here yet.
まだ1
I
時間経
guess
って
it
ない
probably
のか。
hasn't been an hour. Oh, you're just gonna take me somewhere now? Okay. Oh, where are these guys again? What the hell is with these earthquakes?
わからない。
I don't know, but in any case, everything seems to have shifted now. All the holes and cracks in the walls and floor have changed position. Fukuroi, I'm scared. Try not to let it get to you. What happened to the no-nonsense Mitsuki we all know? Mayu! Are you there? Mayu! Did you just hear somebody screaming? No, I can't say that I did. Come on, Fukuroi, let's see who it is. Wait! Damn it, she's so impulsive. Was that Shig yelling? Ah.
Mitsuki!
すまない。
I'm sorry.
怪我はないか。
You're not hurt, are you? No, I'm just fine. Sorry, I didn't see you. We're cute! Mitsuki's cute, I guess. I don't know that we're her anymore. She's precious, though.
いや、俺。
No, it
僕の
was
方こ
my
そ
fault. I wasn't really watching where I was going. The girl I just run into was wearing a school uniform I hadn't encountered before. And standing next to her was a boy who had a halfway irritated look on his face, but was offering the girl a hand anyway. He was wearing his school jacket, and she was not, so I couldn't tell for certain, but they definitely came across as classmates, or at least schoolmates.
君は他校の生徒だな。
You're from another school, it seems. Are you alone?
森重作太郎。
Sakataro Morishige, 11th grader at Kisaragi Academy.
2年なら俺たちと同じだな。
Well then, we're the same
俺は
grade.
白檀高等学校
My
の
name is
袋井正
Masato Fukuroi, an 11th grader at Byakuden Senior High, and this is Mitsuki Yamamoto. Pleased to meet you. Sakutaro is a really grandiose name. It's like something out of a classic Japanese literature.
ああ。
Yes, I've been teased about it all my life. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I actually think it's pretty cool.
美月。
Mitsuki, you mustn't say such boorish things the first time you meet someone. You'll cause problems for Morishige. You can't just say that to people, Mitsuki. No, it's alright. Is something wrong, Morishige?
Yeah.
Well, you just seem kind of, I don't know, down? Though I guess if you were all bright and cheery in a place like this, it would be kind of disturbing.
別にそういうわけじゃ。
No, I assure you I'm fine. I'm just searching for someone, that's all. Oh, you too? We also got separated from our friends and have been looking all over for them.
君は誰を探しているんだい？
Who is it you're looking for?
クラスメイトの。
A classmate of mine. Mayu Suzumoto is her name. She's small in stature, but her personality can light up a room. Ah, right! This is her, here. Suddenly remembering that I'd fished her student ID out from the pit, I withdrew it from my pocket and showed it to the two students. I'm afraid I haven't seen her. How about you, Mitsuki? Same here. Sorry we can't be more help.
いいんだ。
It's
この
quite
学生
alright.
証を拾っ
This
たから。
student ID proves to me that she's in here somewhere. I'll find her on my own.
一人で
By yourself? Isn't that dangerous?
よかったら森重君も俺たちと一緒に行動しないか？
You're welcome to join us if you'd like.
鈴本さんを
We're
探すのを
searching the
俺た
school
ち
as
も
well,
手伝う
after
から。
all. We can help you look for this Suzumoto girl along the way.
参ったな。
Well, now
持
I'm
ち
at
た
a
ちなら
loss.
ともかく。
If it were Mochito and the others, that would be one thing. But these are two total strangers.
悪い奴らじゃ
Seem
な
like
さ
nice
そうだ
enough people, though.
こっち
This
の袋井
Fukuroi
っ
in
てやつは
particular seems to have a
頭
good
も
head
良
on
さ
his
そうだ
shoulders, and they
ギャ
don't
ーギャ
come
ー
off
騒
as
ぐことも
obnoxious.
それに
Refusing would
断るのも
present
面倒だ
problems
し
all its own, too.
分かった
Okay,
よ
then.
ろしく頼むよ
Let's work together.
それじゃあどうしようか。
So, where do we go from here? Away. Somewhere. Okay, so we're on the first floor. Can we go into the second wing? Best not to leave before meeting up with Takuji. A promise was made after all. You suddenly care? Okay, back to the exit. Let me just keep revisiting the same, like, 3 places over and over again.
田口さんは来てない
Taguchi's not here yet. I guess it probably hasn't been an hour. It's definitely been an hour, my dude. Can we... Hold on. What do we have in our inventory now? The wire, the kite string, my use ID, candles, matches, mind of key, old key, palette knife, small key. Can we use the small key for 4A? Maybe? Hello! Welcome, Bloody Mary. Nice to have you here. Also, hello, Ella. Welcome. All you've missed. We're on chapter 5, Shangri-La. It's fine. It's okay that you're late, Ella. It's okay. Basically all we've seen thus far since yesterday's playthrough was, the hole where that, like, cut-in-half body was. I used the kite string and the wire to fish out Mayu's Tsunaidi. We went to go try and meet up with Taguchi again. He was still not there, but there was an earthquake, so Morishige ended up running into... I literally just said their names and I've already forgotten them. Fukuroi and Mitsuki. And now we are traveling together as a group, and still attempting to wait for Fukuroi. Or Taguchi. So yeah, that's all you missed. I assume you're familiar with this game, Miss Bloody Mary? You're welcome, Ella. So yeah, just trying to find, like, places to explore and see what we can do. Oh, are you familiar with the games? Have you played them or seen them before? Nice. I have only played the very first game. So this is a blind playthrough of Book of Shadows for me. I'm very excited. I really like it so far. Alright. What else did I have? Did we use the small key? I don't remember. Can we maybe get into the nurse's office? I've seen every game, manga, and anime, and before I was more hooked on it, but I knew every clue and path and how people knew each other. Wow! Dude, that's... I mean, if it's good stuff, right? Didn't it give us the charm? It might have. Yeah, I'm just trying to, like, remember well what... Dope. Well, we're happy to have you here. Welcome. But yes, Jody, it might have gotten us the charm. There was so much stuff going on yesterday as far as, like, you know, object hunting was concerned. Oh, dope. The hole that was here previously seems to have completely vanished. There's no longer anything preventing you from crossing the hall. Give me a second, I'm gonna close my window. because I think I've heard a couple of snowplows come by since it did snow earlier, and I don't want that to be super obnoxious. We are shig right now. Yeah. Our wonderful little creep boy. Oh, there we go. I'm mostly just excited for whenever Kizumi shows up. My sweet, sweet murder boy. Well, I say sweet. We got a lot of stuff yesterday and a lot of bad ends. Facts. I love the gory, scary stuff. Same. I'm here for it. But yeah, I guess we're in not a new school, but a new layout, so things are gonna be accessible that they weren't before. That helps direct me a little bit. This is a bad end run. All on purpose. Absolutely, 100%. I meant to mess that up. Okay, let's go to the second floor, or the third floor. The reference room is up here, isn't it? No, we're on the wrong side for it to be the reference room. Okay. Because I'm still pretty sure that we need to find that logbook. Just given the sheer number of times it was mentioned. Book of Shadows is my favorite Corpse Party game. More details and character. For real, yeah, another one of our friends, like, who's super into the Corpse Party series, kind of gave us, like, the forewarning that it was definitely more visual novel style, and I think I prefer that, for the Corpse Party series as a whole. Just because, like, having to run from ghosts and stuff like that is all cool and fine, but it always ended up being more frustrating than it did scary. And yeah, just like the fact that, like, it is just descriptions, and like with some of the images and stuff like that, I feel like it's a lot more effective for delivering the kind of tension and fear that Corpse Party, like, tends to bring. I've been really, really enjoying it so far, so. The entrance to the boys' room is quite thoroughly boarded up. It won't be possible to get inside. Watch me. Oh. Don't give it back. Door's quite— oh wait, I already read that. What am I doing? Alright, this boys' room is a no-go. What about the girls' room? Let's go in, I guess. Don't mind us, Mitsuki. Oh! The ultimate swirly. It's a half-decomposed body. Based on uniform and height, it seems to be that of a senior high school girl. Her head was thrust into the Japanese-style toilet, floor toilet, where she was more than likely drowned. He's currently bleeding. Her leg is throbbing. Oh no! You should take that care of that. I want you to be okay, so that you can even more thoroughly enjoy the stream. We'll be here though. Well, at least, like, I don't know, use a paper towel to clean it or something? I worry. There's a student ID name tag on her chest. Rubens Academy Senior High School, Shino Noguchi. Well, she's dead. And we can't help her. The sound of skittering bugs is echoing from inside the drain. Getting in closer would not be recommended, as it might yield a different kind of earful. Yikes! Oh my goodness. Mary. There's something under her body. I got it. It looks to be a class logbook. Oh, hell yeah! Wow, Mercy. I'm kind of impressed. I don't think I could bring myself to touch a dead body like that. Mitsuki, you also just watched Fukuroi, like— oh wait, I guess No, that did happen. You watched him, like, shove his hands in that head's mouth. Come on. He's trying to find his friends, so I doubt he'd let something as simple as that stand in his way. Just caught the last fish in Animal Crossing. Congrats, Andrew! Woman, I'm called Bloody Mary for a reason. Fair. Fair. Point taken. Point taken. Having been lodged under a decaying corpse, the logbook has seen better days. Its pages are warped and stained with blood and other fluids. The class designation 3A is still faintly visible on the cover, however, and there are sections that seem to have escaped the leaking intact. Barf. Which section should we read? Well, we're gonna save first, on the off chance that any of this wants to screw me over and murder us. Pool opening. 7-1. Pool opening. The pool was finally open today. Everybody put on their bathing suits and went for a swim after some stretches and such. The water was so cold and everybody was really having a great time together. Until somebody slipped and fell and hurt himself really badly anyway. Cracked his skull and suffered brain damage. Jesus! Seems he can't talk like he could before, and can't even feed himself anymore. Which section should we read? Is that... Granted, I don't know what year this logbook takes place in, but is that Yoshikazu? Big boy? Because I don't think he was... No, he was a teacher, wasn't he, before his mental health started declining? I could be wrong. Anyway. There are missing letters and numbers all over this page. Many of them seem to have been intentionally erased. 8-2. It's summer vacation, but I have school today. At least 4 students forgot their disaster hoods. The teachers got really mad at them. After an annoying something, we had to go under our desks, and we had to move around something while wearing our disaster hoods. I guess to see how they feel, or felt. It's so hot, though. Did the principal really have to make such a long speech? 3 minutes. Some people even fainted. Then we heard the 2 announcement and went back to class. And we ate our emergency rations. There were 2 students unaccounted for, so we split up and searched for them. Today was the memorial service for the 3 children who were murdered. We all sang for Kano, Yoshizawa, and Suji. There were lots of mean comments from parents while the principal was speaking. They told him to go to hell and take responsibility and stuff like that. But if we told our principal to go to hell, our parents would scold us. Disaster hoods? Right? Like, what? I don't know what that is. Cause what, so I'm assuming this is all in, like, the same year, at least. And if this is just after when the kids were murdered, that was the 70s? When was the Cold War? No, I guess that was just Russia and America, wasn't it? I'm so bad with that section of history. Guess stop reading? Maybe best to take this logbook with us. Can we go return the logbook to the classroom? 3A, right? Yeah, if somebody wants to look up what a disaster hood is, I would like to know. Is this another bad run? It's not supposed to be. But now I feel like it's gonna be. As you approach the teacher's podium, strange lettering becomes visible on its surface. Thank you for the follow, Bloody Mary. I appreciate it. Strange lettering becomes visible on its surface, almost as if it were embossed into it. here's an easy way to remember. First world country means a country that backed America, second world... Wow. End of World War II to the fall of Berlin Wall in the 80s. That's what I thought. I mean, like, I knew it was, like, a long stretch of time. I just couldn't remember, like, exactly when. Of all the things that I have studied, that's not one that I'm, like, super familiar with. But I guess I just want to know what, like, a disaster hood is. They don't sound comfortable, that's for sure. There's no telling what's going to happen next. You understand that, don't you? Wait, what? Bring back the class logbook you took from the reference room right this instant. There's no telling what's going to happen next. You understand that, don't you? Can I put it in here? Okay, that's the same. Posted a picture in the Discord? Oh, okay. They're like cones of fire resistant material? Oh, alright. Does it just cover the head though? Sorry, I need to know what this looks like now. Oh, okay. Like the title of that article though. So I don't know if this will show up very well. There we go. Those are disaster hoods. Thank you, Jody. I get it. I understand it. Those do look like they would be very hot, though. They want it in the reference room, right? So can I access this hallway now? Like, is that a thing? Also, why did I set my drink so far away from me? What the heck? No, because that's... I see why, because no matter where I, looked it up too, explains why some of the students fainted. Right? Those look miserable. Like, useful, but miserable. Yeah, the hole that was here previously is gone. How is this possible? Because the school's ridiculous and does its own thing. That's how. Makes me wish that I had those, like, when I was working at the daycare. Not that, you know, we ever actually had to deal with the fire, but, like, getting some of those kids to, especially the toddlers, to respond properly to, like, fire drills and things like that. No, just throw some, like, fireproof stuff on them and then get them out of the building. Please and thank you. Anywho, let's take the logbook back. Any bodies I can loot? No. The reference room door is locked. Okay. It's a comparatively fresh corpse. Based on uniform and height, it seems to be that of a junior high school girl. Her limbs are contorted, as if she died clinging to the ground like a frightened insect. Alright, Timmy, we're gonna roll you in some asbestos and yeet you down the hallway, try to avoid the smoke. Right, though? No, all of our classrooms had, like, doors in the classrooms that led outside. But, like, I worked with, like, 1 to 2-year-olds, man, and trying to wrangle 12 of them, even with 3 adults in the room, wild. On further inspection, this seems to be indicative of her injuries, as it looks like someone repeatedly bashed her feet and hands into the floor. Jesus Christ! It must be the janitor's doing, right? Oof. With all this blood, it seems likely that whoever did this to her did it while she was still alive. How very cruel. looks as if she collapsed here, perhaps with an injured leg or foot. I'd assume she was being pursued, and her legs were crushed as she tried to hobble away. Quite thoroughly, too, as the bones are practically liquefied. Big! Yikes! The attacker then seems to have crushed her arms after the intense pain caused her to stop resisting. Cause of death was shock from loss of blood, perhaps? A pitiable and rather agonizing way to die. I wouldn't be surprised if she soiled herself. Why? I mean, I get that that's what the human body does, but Shig, come on! Looking closely at the girl's face, something seemed off. It didn't take long to realize what it was. She had no tongue. Did someone cut it out of her mouth? Yeah, it was Yoshikazu. That is his name, right? Like... Dad, no! I've heard that psychopathic murderers do often take mementos of their victims, but why the tongue? What does it symbolize? She would make a great forensic scientist. As somebody who's trying to become a forensic scientist, he's a little over the top sometimes. As someone who can be very extra. More to the point, whoever did this is probably still at large. Getting more and more worried about Mayu. As well you should. Okay. And that's locked. So, to the hall we go! And there's nothing here. Okay, where else couldn't we go before? There was another hole on the second floor that we couldn't pass by earlier, but we could get to that section of the school. Yeah, here. Oh, right! It's a largely decomposed corpse. Oh, okay, that's where the children, right. That's the teacher they murdered. Is there anything new in 1C, 1B, or 1A? Message is written here in chalk. He's here, right behind you. Don't turn around, because if you do... Yeah. Doesn't work. I am not scared. There's nothing new in here. Oof. Oh, set up. Yep, that's all the same. Nothing else in here. Oh, hydrate reminder. Thank you, Andrew! Water is important. Everyone should take a drink of water if you can. That bottle is empty, but look at this! It's almost like I was prepared. And a kitty trio update. Well, I don't know what else I can tell you guys. We ask for updates on them every single day, and they're cats. Not much changes, but I have new food from Lamia that I haven't tried just yet because we just got it today. But I'll be feeding it to her later to see how she responds to that. Can't be any worse than what it was before. Also, it still hasn't been an hour. Jesus. But she's doing good. She has been sassy. Like, more so than normal lately. I posted it in the Discord. But she got all mad at me because, like, I dropped a water bottle earlier. And I went to go pick it up, and she got pissed off at me about that. So I figured that she, like, wanted to play with it or something. No, she just wanted to lay on it. And not even the entire thing, just like the lip of the bottle. There's been a butt today. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the weather, honestly. But yeah, and like, so I took a picture of her laying on it. Not 10 minutes later, she rolled over and stopped laying on it. So now I just have trash on my floor. It's like cat's an idiot. Love her to death, but my goodness. Can we... What's in here? So that's Lamia. Farley has been fairly MIA the last few days. It is rather chilly up here though, and we've got our pellet stove on now, so it's very warm downstairs, and like where his downstairs box is very close to the pellet stove, so that's just where he lives now. Because, you know, he's gotta be warm kitty cat. Okay. And Devo, my sweet boy, finally calmed down for, you know, 15 minutes. And, you know, decided that he could, like, snuggle up with me today. I'm hoping that he'll, like, actually lay down with me tonight at bed, because he keeps being all upset that I'm not petting him. But it's like, kid, I can't do anything if you're not here for me to pet. But that's how the kitty cats are doing. All in all, very good. Lamia still freaks me out every so often. She, like... I mean, she's got good and bad days, you know, as far as her, like, recovery is concerned. But, yeah, like, yesterday she was dragging her leg a lot. But I would, like, go to help her with it, and she'd just be annoyed with me, and then walk perfectly fine, so I think she was doing it to just get attention. She's a monster. Oh, hi, okay. Something's happening. It's awfully dark down this way. And it's really cold, too. It feels like there's some cold water wrapped around my entire body. Continuing down this hole may be dangerous. Well... we literally don't have any other options right now, Fukuroi, so we gotta go. And we'll just pay the price for when we die. Because it'll probably happen. Hey, doesn't something seem off to you? It does feel like we've been walking for an awfully long time. Did this building always have such an expansive hallway? The only thing I remember about Fukuroi's is he likes big boobs. Oh no! He would, though. I like him so far, but I just like standoffish boys. Murder boys and standoffish boys. Well, as I keep thinking about it, I'm like, no, I just like people. Fukuroi, why? No, I'm pretty sure something screwy is going on here. With all the distance we've covered, we should have been outside the school twice over by now. Maybe we turned a corner without realizing it. It's quite dark after all. There's no way we could have. Not in a narrow hall like this. If you're that concerned, shouldn't we just turn back? Yes, let's. And so we turned around, but they said don't. They said that one board said don't turn around. And saw nothing but an endless corridor vanishing into inky blackness. Wow, words. It was basically a mirror image of the trek we'd been making these past few minutes. No. No, this can't be right. Did we really walk so far that we can't even see the light of our candle in the distance? That's not possible, is it? Calm down, Mitsuki. It probably just blew out. It's a straight shot either way. All we can do is keep heading back the way we came. How can you be so cold, Morishige? For all you know, we could be freaking out about it isn't going to help matters. Let's just keep going. Morishige's right. Times like these call for cold, rational decisions. It's the only way. Wow, if only you guys knew that he liked dead bodies. Oh, thank God. We made it back. Honestly. Okay, so... that took up my darkening skill quite... or, stat quite a lot. That's not great. Did that kill enough time, though? Oh my God. Okay. Let's try to go here. Still not allow me to pass? You will not. Can I just click there and have you travel all the way downstairs for me, please? Ah, oh, squeaky chair. Can I... Do I have the key for the reference room? I don't think I do. Hoodie, if you could, like, not bunch up in my shoulders, that would be cool. Okay, let's... try and get into the reference room, I guess. I think this is my only complaint about this game thus far, is just how slow travel is when you want to go over super long distances. Like, I get it, since there can be, like, events in some of the rooms or whatever, or in some of the halls as you pass, but it's still just like, if we could just speed that up a little bit, that would be fantastic. It's locked and not with the key this time. Seems to be some sort of combination lock. 6 digits by all appearances. Let's see if we can figure this out. The first number is... it's gotta be whatever the number combination in, the logbook was, right? Because there were a bunch of numbers in there that, like, said it was... That doesn't seem to be the right combination. I'll bet the answer lies in that logbook we found. I mean, the students that took it seemed really adamant about keeping it with them, you know? Well, once we're done with it, we can always, get it back. Quite a noble sentiment, considering it comes from a school that no longer exists. Once we get this door open, sure. Well, let's hope someone is kind enough to leave a note in there with the combination. No, it's for the last one. Oh my God. Yes, let me just look at it. A memorial service, right? Where's my... empty you are. Okay, good. Pen and paper. Oh no, don't do that. Today was a memorial service for the 3 children who were murdered. We'll sing for Kano Yoshizawa and Suji. Was it not this one? This one, okay. I knew there was one with like a bunch of missing letters and stuff that seemed intentional. It was the disaster one. I should have remembered because of those hoods. I'm just gonna write down every number. 82... 4... 3... 2... 2...
どのページから読もう。
That is 6 numbers. So 824322. Yes, let me just 8 2 4 3 2 2. Bingo! The lock is now disengaged. Sometimes I can be smart. The door has been successfully unlocked. Oh, right, I gotta go to the map to travel. That is how this works. That is how the travel has always worked in this game. I just put the logbook away. Shelf is full of science books for young children, illustrated encyclopedias, biographies of important people, and other educational materials. Bookending one particular gap on the shelf is a ceramic ornament depicting some kind of demon eating the left arm of a naked, headless figure. This is fine. What a frightening image. It is. It's genuinely disturbing, but well made, I'll admit. Francisco de Goya, Saturno Devorando Asuhijo, I believe it's called. Saturn Devouring a Sun. Yeah, though the original was a painting, not a sculpture. You're quite well versed in art history, it seems. I would be proud. My baby. Are you in your school's art club or something? That's a game I should play at some point on the channel. The Nonary series. No, I'm in the drama club. Wow, impressive. How is that impressive? I'll bet he'd have responded the same way if I'd said I were in the basketball club or woodwind band too. I love the Nonary series. Same! Roburbs and I have played it together at one point. We got through like all of the games and they were fantastic. I really enjoyed them. Kay is my sweet, sweet baby. The room fell into an awkward silence after that. I became acutely aware of my own poor disposition. Though I suppose I've never been very good at social interaction in the first place. I don't believe in wasting smiles on trivial things, and I never quite learned how to lie, even to save face or keep from hurting someone's feelings. So I've heard practice can get pretty rough in drama club. Is that true? I'm sure there are a lot of variables to consider. Setting the stage, costuming, scripting. Mayo's in charge of all that. I'm just the lead actor. Oh, nice! Being as tall and handsome as you are, I'm sure you must be a big hit. No, not especially. It's not the outward appearance that matters after all, but the acting. So are you planning to try for an acting school in the future then? If possible, I'd like to study abroad and apprentice with real actors. I've been saving money and focusing on language studies to that end for some time. Oh yeah, we beat the shit out of each other in drama club. I definitely almost threw hands a few times when when I went to theater. And then I never went again. Whoa, very nice. It's amazing that you've been put so much thought into your future plans at this young age. I'm grateful for their platitudes, but that is all they are, no? These two can't possibly have any legitimate interest in a word I'm saying. I can't even conceive of being this captivated by the life details of a person I've only just met. But then, maybe I'm just overly pragmatic. Shouldn't we be going? Aside from that sculpture, there really doesn't seem to be anything else of note in here. Wait, we should return the logbook while we're here. True, we really didn't need the logbook anymore. The Goya sculpture, on the other hand, was practically calling my name. I reached for it, picked it up, and handed it to Mitsuki, since she had the biggest bag out of any of us. She looked puzzled, but took it anyway. Why are we taking that? Shig! Lol. Thank you, Andrew, for plugging the Twitter and the Discord. Mary, if you're interested at all, we do, just earlier today. Every Sunday we do horror films that we watch together. We also play games together, and I take suggestions and stuff like that for games to play in the future in the Discord as well, or on the Twitter. I usually announce my or my streaming schedule on Twitter, and then we post a lot of stupid pictures and, you know, have animals in the Discord. So if you want, join and hang out with us. Ever played The Cat Lady? Yes, it is one of my all-time favorite games. It's a series, again, another series that I want to play at some point. That and like, what is it, Downfall? Downfall. And Lorelei, and things like that I want to play here. I haven't played Lorelei just yet. But it's good. It's such a good game. The Cat Lady, that is. I, like, can't talk about how good it is enough. But it's been long enough since I've played it that it's, again, another one that I want to, like, revisit on the channel at some point. Because I think it's been about 2 or 3 years since I did a personal playthrough of that game. It's wonderful. You can get a good cry out of it. But yeah, no, the series that we're looking at right now, we're doing Corpse Party on the weekends, and I'm trying to finish up Doom, the 2016 version, on the weekdays, although this next week I will be playing Little Nightmares as Sleepy Fox Ella. I think she is still here, but she may not be. She purchased it for me, and it's one that I haven't gotten to play just yet, so we'll be playing that sometime during this week. And then we've got a whole list of games that we need to do for weekend stuff. I am here, I'm just quiet. That's fine! It's fine that you're quiet. I just needed to check. But yeah, we'll be doing Little Nightmares at some point this week. Because Ella was a sweetheart and bought that for me for Christmas. But yeah, we got a lot to get to. But I need help, like, narrowing down the list sometimes, you know? Shh, putting Fox Ella back to sleep. I'm excited for Little Nightmares too. Yes! I just adore the art style and the concept, and 100% here for it. Okay, so we took the logbook back. Can I should go check out 3C? Was that it? That room? Or was it 3A? It's 3A. Should go see if there's anything new in there, and if not, I can check out the art room? No, the art room's in the secondary building, isn't it? Shit, okay. I don't know much about the game, though. Nightmares, that is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know a ton of it either, just aside from the fact that, like, I think it's, like, this little girl is having a dream and is going through it. The art style and the general gameplay just look fantastic, you know. I watched some dude I follow playing Little Nightmares recently. It's very much like something you will like. Yeah, I'm stoked about it. It's one that I've, like, I remember when it first came out and I wanted to play it, but at that point in time, I think I was either working so much that I had no time for video games, or I wasn't working, so I couldn't afford it. It was one of those two situations. But a new one is coming out. Elle and I were talking about this just briefly, or recently. They have a second one coming out soon, and I'm super stoked. I don't know why I think they might have streamed it. Like, recently or previously? Because I don't think I've seen her streaming it recently. Excuse me. But, you know, I try and watch, or at least keep an eye on what everyone is doing, and it doesn't work very well. Oh no, don't look at it again. I didn't mean to click on that. But yeah, I'm super excited about Little Nightmares, and then I'm also still very pumped to get through Doom, because, my god. Where else can I go? The lab was sealed. The nurse's office also sealed. Yeah. No, she hasn't streamed it lately? Okay, well... it was worth a shot. She's been playing, like, a lot of really good, like, classic stuff lately. Is it her or is it Kester who's been playing, like, let's say classic style, because she was doing, like, what, A Hat in Time, and I know we were talking about her doing Spyro at one point, maybe? I know Nani Nerd was, streaming that. Okay, that's also locked. Not this hallway. I know we can see Mayu's splat out here. Right? Some sort of stain on the wall here. Yeah. Fake stream Spyro once. Yes, okay. We did confirm that that happened. They got into A Hat in Time. I can't even be mad about that though, because A Hat in Time is such a good game. And I know one of them was, we're streaming Okami for a while, which also, very good game. Whole line of milk bottles here. Okay. Cool. Anyone got suggestions on what I'm supposed to do? So many games to play, right? Right? It's a whole mood. What's your darkening at? I think we're at 30-something? 38? It's not ideal, but it could be worse. Getting there, right? It's not as bad as it could have been, like, when we, tried to go through that one door yesterday to get to the secondary building. And it was like, no, you're at 50 now. You were at 10. Why? What did I do to deserve this? God damn it, it's all his fault. Okay, no, I remember this. This is nothing new. I cursed him forever. What other items do I have? Because we've used those. Where can I put the statue? Like I said, like, I would imagine I would take that to the art room, but that's in the other building, and I can't access that just yet. I don't remember if I checked 1A or 1C first. We're gonna go look again. Oh right, this is the don't look behind you room. Okay. Can I give the statue to the corpse we got the logbook from? Gotta start getting into that twisty corpse party logic. I'm trying to think. Same. Because it's like we're still technically waiting for Taguchi to show up. But every single time I've gone back to the exit, it keeps being like, oh, I guess it hasn't been an hour yet. And it's like, I'm pretty sure it has. Even with me not messing around. Jesus Christ. Emphasis on trying, right? It's a half decomposed body. Are you mad that I took your thing? Okay then. Right? Chill, girl. It's okay. She mad that I took her logbook. I'm just trying to like find other things that I can trigger to maybe like figure out where I'm supposed to go, you know? Where else? Like, I could try to go through that terrible hallway again. Not that I can, like, really understand why the Goya statue would help with that. Nurse's office is still sealed, from my understanding. Let me just go double check though, because I've looked at so many of these rooms so many times that I don't remember when I've actually done that. Well, yeah, something with the statue, but like, I don't know where. Yeah, nurse's office is still frozen in place. I mean, using the statue is the next logical step, for sure. Agreed there. It's just a matter of, like, trying to figure out where to take it. 4A is locked. Again, I don't know how the statue would unlock it, but I can go try that. Like I said, my only other immediate thought is that maybe because I have the statue, I can go through that unending hallway now? Although, again, I don't know why that would work. It's locked up tight. Okay. Yeah, so 4A is still locked. What about the custodian's closet? I'm stumped. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one then. Let's go here. And then I will save. Let's just leave, right? Well, that's the other thing. Like, that's where we're supposed to meet Taguchi. And I keep going there to meet up with him. And then I just keep getting the dialogue option of, it hasn't been an hour, I guess. And it's like, well, Taguchi's dead now. There's no longer anything visible in the hole. So I've saved, so as soon as this, like, fucks up my darkening process again, I can just reload. We know it's dark down this way. Yes, it's really cold too. Yes, continuing down the hallway could be dangerous. I understand. There has to be somewhere to place the statue. That's what statues do, right? Okay, yeah, no, this is all the same dialogue that we had before. We're gonna give it to someone, right? But who? But who? I haven't tried turning back. I assume that just means, like, we don't attempt to go down the hallway, and it just says no. Okay. Crap, I dropped it. Hold on, what? Oh, and part of it broke off. That's not good, is it? No, it is most assuredly not. Abandoned school building or no, it's something that doesn't belong to you. You really are a stickler for the rules, no matter where you are, huh? May I see that for a moment, please? Sure. But why? I think I see something inside it. From where it broke off? She's cute. Isn't she, though? Oh, hey, you're right. What is that?
像の中の骨組みじゃない
Isn't
か
it just the wireframe for the sculpture used to hold the object's shape? Wow.
だけど
Let me just mumble my words. I don't think so. That's not all that's in there anyway. I know one way to find out. Just smash it. As I say, sometimes the simplest solution really is the best. And if we wanted to see what was inside this thing, there was one surefire method. Wow. The Goya sculpture hit the ground with all the force I could muster and shattered into countless pieces. Hey! And there, among the wreckage, was a key made of copper. It looked old, but since it had been sealed away from the elements all this time, there wasn't a single trace of rust or corrosion on it. Look, there's a label. Heavenly Host Elementary. So I guess that means it does indeed belong to the school building. Whoa, a thing, right? Clearly this was an important item to have found. Now aware that Mitsuki's bag was not the safest place to store things, however, I pocketed it myself. Pocketed it myself. That's gotta be the key for 4A. Although I am curious if... Hold on a second. If that happened because we went down the hallway, or if it happened just because we had walked enough. So I'm going to... Yeah, no, 60% is definitely a big oof for us, which is why I have saved. And I will reload here. Oh, never mind. I will save over it and not be able to resolve that. Whoops! Okay, it's fine. We'll just go here now. Mistakes were made. I mean, Shig's gonna die no matter what, right? So it's fine. Maybe the copper key can open this door. Okay, those are the exact same saves. So we'll save at the last one. Woof. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll just go back a little bit and I have to skip through a bunch of dialogue, but... with a click, the door unlocked. Dope. Okay. It's some sort of mechanism with a lever attached to it. Oh, excuse me, I got hiccups. What a strange looking device. It's vaguely similar to a movie projector, but clearly not one. Run through the room. Get chopped up by wire. The lever won't budge. It must be rusted in place at this point. Try harder! Is that piano wire? I think so. It's an alcohol lamp. Looks like it's still got a decent wick and plenty of methanol in it too. We found out it was piano wire from that first chapter, didn't we? Because Naomi tried to go through and like touched it and like cut her finger. And that's how Seiko got decapitated. Aren't these handprints on it though? In blood? Hadn't noticed them at first, but Mitsuki was correct. There were small bloody handprints on the alcohol lamp. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was the same though. That's fair. I think this is the same room, but could be wrong. Chapter 1 was a long time ago. Small enough that they most likely were made by a child or children. I don't know what about you guys, but this lamp gives me the creeps. Still, the more light sources available to us in here, the better. This wasn't something we could leave behind. It was a real stroke of luck that we stumbled upon something so inherently useful. What do you mean, Sachiko? Okay, inventory. So our key worked in here. I just click on this again. Some sort of mechanism with a lever attached to it. A strange looking device.
レバーが動かない。
Fridge is so damn
錆びて壊れ
odd.
ているのかな。
Temperature keeps going up and down. Like, by how much? Like, a significant amount? Should get that looked at. Okay, so it won't budge, so we need something for that. But we've done a thing, so let's go check out the exit to see if Taguchi shows up now. I bought it used. Oh. It's always kind of a hit or miss situation with that. I would double check. I don't know the exact part, but part of your freezer might have like frozen over, and that can mess up the rest of the temperatures for the entirety of the fridge, not just the freezer section. Ours does that. It likes to condense a bunch of like ice on the vent portion, and that screws up the refrigerator part as well. Alright, yeah, Taguchi's still not here. Boy, where you is? I mean, he's dead at this point, I'm pretty sure. Or getting ready to die. What else? Hi! Devo, your meow sounded like you were breathing. Sounded like somebody breathed behind me. Come here. Come say hello. Here's our big boy, Devo. Posture check. I can do that. Excuse me while I just snuggle my kitty cat, too. Mwah. You say hi? Yeah? Got those good chin scritches. Thank you, Mary, for the posture check. Mwah. Can you purr for everyone? Thinking about it? Yeah, good sleep, boy. You got a black kitty cat too? I have 3 cats. Well, I posture check and throw my controller everywhere. My gosh. Yeah, I have 3 kitty cats. 2 of them are black kitty cats, although they both have like little white dots on their chests. And Lamia has a white belly because she's precious. And then our other cat is a Maine Coon, and he is huge, like straight up the size of a small dog. We have 7 cats in total in the house, yes, but 3 of them are mine. Kitty Cat's family owned, though. I have an apartment for myself. Aww. Does your apartment not allow aminals? Or did your family just keep the cat because it's the family cat? Sweet baby, though. I love hearing about other people's animals. Tell me all about your pets, guys. Furry and otherwise. Wonder... Oh, okay, now I got cat fur on my face. This was a mistake. My sweet crying baby, though. Okay. Check the nurse's office. Not that I think I can unlock it, but it's worth a try. Nope, still frozen in place. I'd pick up Lamia and show her off too, but she is sleeping and I don't want to bother her. Anything new in 3? Opal's been super active today. I'm hoping she'll eat something tomorrow. Is she done broommating then? She was asleep, right? I'm not just imagining that. Time is so funky nowadays that I don't remember the time of things. Words. Words are hard. Okay. I need something to use on that lever, right? I guess. I guess she's done. Doesn't seem to be anything else of much use inside. Does this mean I can go down the dark hallway now? And oh right, you moved Opal into her new terrarium, didn't you? That was a thing? I'm trying to remember stuff. The new Viv has a more consistent temperature, so I think she's done now. Dope! I mean, I can't ask how she's liking it, because she's Opal and a reptile and does not care. Or cares too much. Is it working better for you guys? Like, do you like it more? It's an inordinately large number of dead bugs inside. Right. Yup. Oh, good. I guess I can try the spooky hallway again. Sorry, my lips are so chapped, and I'm like trying not to pick at them. But it's how I do. My uncle got me a gift card for Christmas, which was dope. But I was like roll torn between buying stuff for myself and my friends and getting a new humidifier. Buying stuff for me and my friends outweighed it though. Okay, let's save. Because if we're not careful, this will murder us. So let's go to the spooky hallway. I love the new vibe. We're still figuring out the temps and the new bulbs, and Opal seems to like it, which is weird. That is, I mean, that is weird that she seems to like it, but that's good. Oh, dope. Okay. I just saved. Let's light the lamp.
確かにろうそくよりアルコールランプの方が明るいし長持ちするだろうな。
Seriously though, Mary, if you're hurt, you should go take care of yourself, please and thank you. Bloody knees aren't fun. That would certainly be a lot brighter than a candle, and should burn longer as well. Here, I've got matches. We found them in the music room earlier. Boop. Oh, okay. Sit back up. Chair. I need a setting in between the two that I keep using. As the wick flared up, the whole hallway was bathed in a warm blue glow. And somehow, the darkness just seemed to shrink away from it, powerless against this unexpectedly capable opponent. Cool! That means there's something in this locker room that they don't want me to have. Stopped bleeding like 20 minutes ago? Okay, good. I have an extra humidifier. Are you offering it to me? I still just, like, need to get one. Was using mine so often, which is why mine... Emmy! Oh! Emmy!
Urabe! Oi! Urabe!
Urabe! Hey, Urabe! Stay with us now. Collapsed on the ground with someone both of my companions clearly knew. She wore the same uniform as Yamamoto. Emmy, right? That's not Emmy. Both Fukuroi and Yamamoto immediately ran to her side and began attempting to rouse and console her. Yuga! Thank God you're alive!
Urabe!
Are you okay, Urabe? Are you injured at all? And what about the others? Toko or Kizumi? Do you know if they're alright? So I'm offering you a humidifier. I might take you up on it. So, like, the issue with mine, like, it works, but I have to have it on the highest setting for it to, like, properly vaporize the water. And it's ridiculous, because I don't need it that humid in my room. Slash, I don't need to go through that much water all the time. I'll let you know, though. No! Wow! Oh, I thought that was Mitsuki, like, slapping her. No. Frightened out of her mind, the now conscious schoolgirl slapped away Yamamoto's outstretched hand and shot to her feet.
Mitsuki!
Mitsuki,
どうしたんだ
what's
ウロ
wrong,
ベ
Urube? Get a hold of yourself, Emmy. It's me, Mitsuki. And Fukuroi's here too. No. No. Get your hands off me. I have to run. If I don't, he'll catch me. My boy Kizumi is here. Sorry. She darted her head around wildly, surveying her surroundings quickly and frantically like a wide-eyed fawn who sensed a predator closing in. What on earth could have happened to her? Oh, Pillow, you're too far back. Hi. Oh my gosh. It was as if her own paranoia had completely drowned out the sounds of her friends and classmates, to such an extent that she didn't even notice them. She was also perceptibly shaking, a lot more than she would from the cold rain alone, and her teeth were chattering. Something had truly spooked her. Emmy. We're all going to die! He's gonna kill us! Ah! Oh yeah, the cute rabbit hunt is going on. Kizumi running after girls. Right? My sweet boy! He just wants to play! Let him play! Emmy, wait! It's not safe to be alone in there!
追いかけよう
We've got to go after her.
一体彼女は何を見た
What did she see, I wonder?
徘徊
She
す
must
る
have come in
殺人鬼
contact with death itself to react so strongly. Perhaps a murderer is on the
俺
loose.
も追うべきなんだろうが
Maybe I should join them in their
そこまで
chase,
する義理も
but I have no responsibility here. This isn't my
あの二
fight.
人は
They
一緒に
did
マユを
accompany
探
me
し
in
て
my
くれ
search
た
for Mayu, so I'd
で
like
き
to
る
do
なら
something for
力
them in
向こうも
exchange.
ゴタゴタしているみたいだし
But things seem in disarray
Let's go
right
back
now,
in.
and I'd prefer not to get caught up in a
俺は俺
mess.
でマユを探そう
I'll resume the search for Mayu on my own. Solo Axel voice suited me best after all. But I want to watch Kizumi murder his classmates. Oh, I miss you more than you can know. Tell me where, oh where did you go?
マユ
Mayu? That was
Mayu
Mayu's
no
voice. I'm
Go
certain of it. Oh, are we near the nurse's
Mayu!
office?
どこだマユ
Mayu, where are
返事
you?
をしてくれ
Mayu, answer me,
Mayu!
please! Key cat. Itchy.
マユ
Look, there's a walkway to another building. Let's go, okay? Nana's probably over there. No, she dead. My name is Naria Matoya. I'm a 7th grader in, Musashigawa Girls Middle School, Class 1-6. Nana is a friend I've had since I was a little girl. Her real name is Nana Ogasawara. She'd been with me up until recently, when we'd randomly gotten ourselves separated in the halls. Oh shit, Kizumi killed them! Okay, cool! Sorry. I think I figured that out before, but I'd forgotten. And now I'm super excited again. We are close to it. I can't wait! The second we heard that Emmy was in this chapter, I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure she's from Byakuden, which, if that's the case, that means my boy is here! I will calm down now. I did still have another companion with me, but, well, she wasn't really someone I could count on. Like, at all. Wait, Nari, my feet are tired. That's how it always was with her. I'd lost count of how many things she'd found to whine about in this place. This was Chihaya Yamase, a fellow member of the drama club. Never satisfied, but never willing to do anything about it. Drama fit her to a T. If Nana were here, or were with us, I'm pretty sure she'd give in to Chihaya's whining and insist we take a break. But I'm not Nana, and I won't be guilted so easily.
じゃあそこで座ってなよ。私
Then have a
先行
seat.
くから。
I'll go without you.
だ
No!
って疲れて歩けない
But
で
you're
しょ。
too tired to walk, aren't
歩け
you?
るもん。
I can walk! It really was just like leading a child around. She was as spoiled as can be. I truly felt it wasn't possible for any human being to be more spoiled than Chihaya. But it's not like I could really leave her behind, you know? She'd be dead in no time flat, as helpless as she was. Does Nari hate Chihaya? Clearly. Okay, bye! Right? Oh, but she's so cute!
ちょ、危ないじゃん。
The hell?
なんか
That's
濡れてるん
dangerous,
だ
you
から
know?
急
The
に
ground
飛
is
びつか
slippery
ないでよ。
here. You can't just jump onto me like that.
だって
But the
あ
thunder!
のね、
Oh yeah, that whiny thing. Yeah, no, she's super obnoxious. She's cute though, but annoying. Would definitely leave behind in an instant. You know, thunder isn't exactly a rare and mysterious danger or anything. It's certainly nothing to get worked up
あん
about.
た家でも
Do you
学校
jump
で
and
も
grab onto
雷
other
鳴
people's
るたびに
shoulders
誰かに
when
抱
it
きついて
thunders
る
at
わ
home
ね。
or at school too?
ナー
Uh-huh.
ナちゃんがいる
If
時
Nana's
は
around,
大
it's
体
usually
ナーナちゃん。
her.
私はナーナの代用品か。
So am I supposed to be her proxy then?
マリちゃん、怒ってる？
Only would I put up with that for Chiaki, Chihiro, or Luna. Yeah, but but they wouldn't do that. That's the great thing about them. Nari, are you mad?
とにか
Not
く行くよ。
especially. Let's just
ナー
go,
ナ探
okay?
さなきゃ。
I'm sure you'd rather grab
Anta
onto the
mo
real
daiyou-hin
Nana
janakute,
rather than settling for a poor
hayaku honmono ni
substitute like me,
dakitai desho?
right? Uh-huh.
否定しないのかよ。
Seriously? You're just going to agree with that? My sweet baby
うちの校
Luna.
舎は向こうより
This
さらに
building
遠
seems a
いな。
lot more run down than the other
な
one.
んだか
My head
頭
kinda
が
hurts.
確かに空気が重いって。
I'll give you that one. I guess this is what they mean when they say the air feels heavy. We shouldn't stay in here any longer than we have
こんな
to.
ところ
I wonder if Nana is really in
に
here.
探すしかないじゃん。
Well, all we can do
Nana
is look for
だって
her.
私らの
I'm
こと
sure
探
she's
してる
doing
は
the
ず
same
だ
thing
し。
right now.
すぐ会える
So
よ。
we're bound to run into each other sooner or later.
すぐってどれくら
How
い？
soon do you think?
もしかしたら
Maybe
ナナちゃん
Nana's
また
already...
始まった。
Again
もう
with
そ
that
のパター
crap.
ンよ
Just
しな
stop,
よ。
okay? But
泣かない。
don't cry, damn it. I'm scared too, you know. I told myself that I was going to find Nana in this second building, come hell or high water. Failure was not an option. God, we are so many different people this chapter. Here I was being like, we're definitely gonna finish it, and I'm not entirely sure that we are. I mean, we still got an hour and a half, but her sprite is super cute. Okay, now to remember what this building is like. We have been streaming for about an hour and 40. Do we want to take a break? Just like a quick break and come back? Or is everyone feeling good? The boys' room entrance is completely boarded up. There's no way to get inside right now. Do you know what lies beneath the school? It's a mire of agony and torment that can drive a man to madness with a single touch. I think I've collected everything I can here. So it's just a matter of, like, triggering events, I guess? I think the first time we saw these girls were in the extra chapters from Corpse Party Blood Covered. Was that the... like, the teeth chapter or whatever? Because I didn't actually end up playing any of the extra chapters from Blood Covered, honestly. Because I don't think I realized they were there. I'm a bit of an idiot sometimes. It's fine. There's a large hole in the floor here, blocking the way through this hall. Okay, well... so, no staff room for us. Going to the music room? What? I remember they helped the ghosts. It's the game before this one? I don't know that. I mean, I played it. I played the PSP version of the first Corpse Party. So I don't know which version that is. I don't remember this chapter though. Or the chapter that you're speaking about, because I don't remember meeting Nana and her friends before. Ruh-roh. Do I have to go back and play some play some stuff from the first game? What the fuck? What the hell? Sorry, I accidentally dropped my pouch on the piano. Jeez, don't scare me like that. Spooky. I'm dead now. All I've done since I got here is watch out for her. All I've done is protect her. I wish I hadn't bothered. Because in the end, she died too. Stupid, 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 stupid. Wow. I'm gonna kill her, even though she's already dead. Big ol' yikes. It was a gentleman's errand extra chapter. Yeah, I don't think I played the extra chapter, honestly. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing at some point this week. Catch me in the Discord. I think I just like assumed that the extra chapters weren't going to be like super necessary, which is a mistake on my part. So we finished that one and then played a couple of other games and then just like jumped right back into this. Yeah, I guess I'll have to check that out now. Which is fine, I don't mind. I want more terrible awfulness. Canvas blanker might as well be. There seems to be a faint, almost imperceptible stain all across it, roughly in the shape of a human torso. But it might just be the lighting. Ooh, that's a different description than before. The entire canvas is covered from corner to corner with realistic scale drawings of flies. Thousands upon thousands of them. Are we sure it's a drawing? Have you touched it? The inside of the cabin is blood red throughout, as if someone very carefully painted it that way. Actually, wait, isn't that a tube of red paint inside? And it looks unopened. In fact, it looks completely untouched. There's not even the slightest indication that anyone has so much as moved that tube of paint in years. Which means this red coloring must be from another tube of paint, obviously. Don't be ridiculous. Another hole in the floor. The dull, gloomy corridor suddenly lit up brightly for just a moment. And in that moment, something became visible. Oh, I was like, excuse me, what? There, glinting in the dim light, sat what appeared to be a component for some electrical device. In contrast with everything else in the school, it seemed like a fairly recent item. A decade old at most, but likely much newer. What do you suppose this is? I'm not really sure, but it kind of looks like a battery, maybe? For Taguchi's, video camera, maybe? Maybe somebody brought a beefed-up phone or a game system in here. Might as well take it with us, I figured. Though if I gave it to Chihaya for safekeeping, it would no doubt wind up on the ground again somewhere, so I decided I'd just pocket the thing. Cool, cool, cool. Can we continue on to the reference room? No, it's locked. The door to the reference room is frozen in place as if it's just a decoration on the wall. It cannot be opened. Alright, cool. I didn't want to go in there anyway. Oh, hi, baby. Oh, no, you were just getting up to get comfortable again? Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, the hanging body is gone. There's no indication of anyone occupying any of these stalls, yet every one of them seems to be locked from the inside. Alright. Back down to the first floor, I guess. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to, like, go through every single hall. A decaying human head has been forcibly crammed into the top left cubby. It mustn't have been easy to make it fit, as there are tiny pieces of flesh and scalp tissue all along the frame. Based on what's left of its facial features and the cut of its hair, this was likely a male middle school student. That's horrible. Hey, seriously, you need to stop shoving. Chihaya seemed almost as if she were trying to hide behind my body from the sight of the severed head, and she wound up pushing me forward in the process. If she didn't want to see it, she could just not look at it. Why did she need to be so grabby? Worse still, she was pushing me right into the shelf, giving me an uncomfortably close view of the head, not to mention the things crawling on it. Ugh. Oh god, no! See, this is why you should keep your hands to yourself! Honestly, am I supposed to be your shield or something? Yes. No, I have to fight the temptation to leave. We'll never find Nana if we turn tail and run every time the going gets tough. We're not leaving this building without her. So she played with Jelly? Yes. Accurate. Okay, let's look at all the hallways then. Since apparently... Oh, wowie! Excuse me. Alright, I looked at that corpse. Nothing here. Excuse me. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, hi! On the other side of the hole— oh, it's Taguchi! On the other side of the hole, there was now a man collapsed on the ground. I couldn't see any obvious wounds on him, but he wasn't moving at all. It was hard to ascertain details in this dim light, but he seemed a bit too big to be a middle schooler or high schooler, and he wasn't wearing a uniform. Who is that? Seems a bit too old to be a student. Is he dead? I don't know. Are you alright? Are you injured, maybe? Still no response. Maybe we should chuck something over there. Or maybe that would be a bad idea. Nari, look. This was lying on the floor over there. A camera? Wonder if it's his. It was a fairly expensive-looking DV camcorder. And a well-worn one at that, with dings and chips all over it. Nonetheless, it looked like it probably still worked. Pelt him. Take that battery and chuck it at his head. Excuse you. What is it this time? Mayu, where have you gotten yourself off to? Mayu, I swear I heard your voice just a moment ago. You can't be far. You were singing about missing me. Are you okay? Have you been injured? Are you afraid? Are you lonely? Damn it, Taguchi! What the hell is keeping you? It's been well over an hour. I'm waiting here to exchange information with you when I could be out searching. Yeah, why the fuck are you still waiting for him, dude? Damn it! God damn it! Why has it come to this? Oh, Mayu. I don't care about anyone else. I just want to be safe. I just want you to be safe. Just you, and I'll be happy. What are you looking at? No, don't punch the fucking dead body. In my agitated state, I kicked a pair of hallway slippers that were sitting on the ground nearby, and they flew right into the dead girl's face. What are you doing sitting in a place like that anyway? You're dead. You're not worthy of such an honored seat. You're an eyesore. Jesus. Pelt her.
なん
Well, I guess, Andrew, you're going for everyone, so...
なんだよその目は
Does that look?
バカにしてるの
Isn't
か
it strange? What gives you the right, goddamn stiff? I grabbed her jaw and began shaking it around. I was a bit startled by the sensation. It felt just like I was touching living flesh. Ooh, the darkening is getting to him. Right, we made a mistake. Except this person was very, very cold. Cold as a statue. A statue covered in skin and muscle, but a statue nonetheless.
何をやってるんだ俺
What
は
am I doing?
頭が
Have
ど
I
うかしてしまった
lost my mind? Why
下に
else would I be venting my anger at a dead body? I'm terribly sorry. I see now that your eyes have been sliced up.
目を
So you
切ら
really
れてる
weren't
じゃない
looking at
か
anything, were you?
これじゃ何も見えやしないどうした
What's wrong?
答えられないのか
Cat got your tongue.
数日前なら
If I'd asked you this a few days ago, I've no doubt you'd have been able to voice your
俺の
objections
方
and
の一
slap me
発
right in
も
the
響か
face.
せたのにね
Miss Arisa Kaida. Pity.
冷静になれ
Get it together,
こんなことして
Sakutaro.
も眉は見
If
つ
you
から
keep
ない
this
ぞ
up, you'll never find Mayu.
第一
Besides,
こ
the
の子
poor
は
girl
何の
is an
罪もない被
unfortunate
害者じゃ
victim.
ないか
She's done nothing
いい
wrong.
ことを教えてやろうか
Wanna know a secret, Kaida?
君はね
You're quite the looker right now.
なかなかの美
But
人
you're just
だ
gonna
けど
rot from here on out.
これから腐
Rot,
っていくんだ
rot. I'm having like massive deja vu right now. What the fuck?
肉がぐちぐちの
You'll rot until your flesh gets all soft and mushy like soup. Your skin starts to stretch
目
and
玉は生
sag.
卵みたいに
Your
こぼれ落ちる
eyeballs spill out of your head like raw eggs.
トイレの便器よりも
The
ひ
smell
ど
you
い悪
produce
臭
will
を
be
振り
fouler
まき
than
なが
any
ら
toilet, and every part of
腹
you,
は玉を
your face,
顔
your mouth, your
口
bowels,
の中も
will become maggot
ウジ
chow.
虫の餌になっちまうんだそうなる前に
Before that
そう
happens,
だな
yes, let's
綺麗な君の
preserve
姿を
that
残してお
beautiful
いて
form
や
of
るよ
yours, shall we? Flipped open my cell phone back on and switched it to camera mode, centering the lens on the lovely Miss Kaida. Her slashed and broken gaze was focused ahead of her at a downward-facing angle, yet in contrast to these injuries, she wore a peaceful expression on her face. Almost as if she were posing for me, just waiting for me to hit that shutter button. What a
い
lovely
い表
visage.
情するじゃない
This
か
will make a splendid picture. He's not okay, right? Someone needs to help this
アンダ
boy.
ルシアの犬って映画を知ってる
Superb. Have you ever heard of a French film called Un Chien d'Andalou? You remind me so much of it right now. Might I take another? You may just be more charming now than you were when you were
君が
alive.
生きてた時よりも
Yes, I think you must be. I mean, just look at that face. The line formed by those stiffening cheekbones. Ah,
あ失
I'm
礼かもし
sorry.
れないけ
But
ど
it's just so erotic. And those cuts on your wrist. Tried poking her wound with my finger and heard a moist, squishy sound as my fingertip was swallowed up. It's not okay. No, he ain't. Right. Right. She's gone cold, but I guess there was still some blood left in her. Either that or decomposition was already well underway. I pushed further in, digging my finger through the gaps between her muscles until it struck something smooth and hard.
あ惚れだね
Struck bone.
このぬめり気
This
の冷たさ
viscous chill belies the steadfast strength of the marrow within. It's almost sensual. No, where is she? Don't! Please! As I drew my face into her forehead, a few particles of perfume scented the foul odor of sweat and sebum that had heretofore been assaulting my nostrils. Sealed in a place like this, unable even to wash your hair, but you still found the time and energy to groom. How delightful. And yet, the smell of death, like that noise, the smell of death and blood suits you so much better.
絶対に
So much better. There we go. Right, this is gonna get uncomfortable. I mean, it's already uncomfortable, but it's gonna get
俺は
more uncomfortable. Where is our darkening at? Still at 60. Yikes forever is right.
俺は
What the hell
何をやってたん
have
だ
I been doing? Why have I been taking pictures of corpses?
しかし
I suppose they do say stress is the real killer in situations like this, so anything I can do to relieve my built
こ
up
うして発散
stress
させることは
isn't so bad. Yes, it's all just
たまた
happenstance.
まここに
There happened to be a corpse, or there happened to be corpses in here, so
そう
I...
いえば
Come to think of it, Taguchi was taking footage of the corpses in here as well, and he said he was doing it so he could file a police report. You can't unread those words, I know. 1 hour is long since come and gone. Perhaps it's time I search for him as well. It's entirely possible that he's met with Mayu and is accompanying her, after all. In which case, standing around here will accomplish nothing. I don't know, man. I've read Lolita. I've read Parasite Eve. It can't get much worse than that. So I searched up the French film he mentioned, and it's a 1929 short movie where truly bizarre stuff happened, like a man cutting a woman's eyes and a dead horse dragged on a piano. Wow! Wow! French really know how to party it up when it comes to strange movies, right? Woof. Amidst the darkness of the corridors, I spotted human figures. Living ones this time. 2 of them. Both female and both much younger than I. I approached them without making noise or saying a single word to announce myself. Ah! What is it this time? Junior high, I'd guess. Maybe 12 or 13 years old. One was clearly much more fear-prone than the other. She wrapped herself around her companion's arm and was actively trying to hide behind her. It's a corpse party, wee! Oh no. She was looking in my general direction, but with the lighting as dim as it was, I had no idea whether or not she could see me. And while finding survivors in this land of the dead was a rare occurrence indeed, my focus was squarely on the man sprawled out further down the hall. He was unconscious, possibly worse, and an uncrossable gap separated us, but I definitely recognized him. It was Taguchi.
Taguchi-san.
Is Mr. Taguchi dead? Was I concerned about him? Did I feel for him? Honestly, no. I felt nothing whatsoever at that moment. I was simply asking because I was curious, so I could take more pictures of dead bodies, because I'm an absolute psychopath. I'm normally calm and stoic, sure, but this seemed cold even by my standards. Did I really not care one way or another if he were dead? Hey, you know that guy? Not really. But you just said a name, didn't you? Here, I think this belongs to him. Give it a look. The girl handed me a beat-up DV camera. No doubt about it, this was the same one Taguchi had been looking into when I met him earlier. I took it without a word and immediately tried to turn it on, but to no avail. It had no power. Battery's dead. Doesn't seem like it'll be of much use. I think we found the battery pack on the ground too. Here, try it out. Okay. The hell is his problem? Okay, he says. What kind of social reject accepts a stranger's kindness like that? Not that I need things or anything, but still. Nine. Don't worry, he's not even listening. I placed the battery pack into the DV camera and immediately saw the red power light pop on. Still fully functional by all appearances. Now I can check over the footage he's collected. So what are you two doing here? Well, we're looking for our friends Nana Osagawa and Hikari Kirigami, fellow students from Mushigawa Junior High, and some others from the senior high. My name's Nariyama Toya, and this is Chihaya Yamase. I see. Middle schoolers, then. The littler you two reminds me of Mochida's sister. Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a senior high student, right? I'm looking for someone too. Her name is Mayu Suzumoto. Have either of you seen her? No, it's proper manners to introduce yourself before you start asking questions. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm Sakutaru Morishige. I'm an 11th grader at Kisurugi Academy High School. Back to my question then. Have either of you seen Mayu? I have a picture of her here. I flipped open Mayu's student ID to its photo page, almost as if it were a sheriff flashing my badge. But the responses from these two were not encouraging. They exchanged a quick glance with one another, then shook their heads. I don't think either of us has seen her, no. I see. That's alright. There may be some clues to her whereabouts in this camera. I rewound the tape a bit and put the camera in playback mode. Immediately, horrifying imagery began displaying on the device's tiny LCD screen. Audio was irrelevant. It seemed like the only sounds on the tape were those of Taguchi's ragged breathing and footsteps, and his occasional self-mutterings. 90% of the video footage then consisted of dead bodies, while the remaining 10% was mostly just the camera autofocusing in the dim light. Each body was shot from a variety of angles so that their causes of death could be easily determined. Guess he really was planning on showing this to the police. Yeah, like, that's, like, seems like a... If you're gonna be photographing or videotaping bodies in a situation like this, that's the way to do it! Not shoving your fingers in their fucking injuries and being a creep. Anyway. The hell is this? It's nothing but dead bodies. Get it away! I don't want to see that! The two nosy girls were peeking in on the video's contents over my shoulder, and neither seemed quite certain how to react. Amazing. He really did a nice job with these. So many bodies I haven't seen yet. So many. They're like shell paintings. They're so beautiful. Still, his technique could be better. He does little to catch the viewer's eye. There's too much restraint, too much distance. If it were me... Nari? Okay. What's the matter? Why exactly are you laughing? Huh? Laughing? Am I laughing? Yes. You're smiling and laughing. Like you're having a grand old time. Well, that's rather odd, isn't it? Don't kink shame him, Kate. I'm not kink shaming him. Bodies can't consent. Well, they can, but not like this. I can't help it in this case. I'm sorry. I will kink shame him. Morishige is a freak. Don't get off on dead bodies, man. Okay, I'm sorry, but we have to be going now. Yes, leave children, go. Going? Where exactly? Well, we were in the middle of searching for our friends. What's your rush? Maybe there's something I can do to help. That's quite alright. We'll handle it on our own. Goodbye now. Plus, I never liked his character, even before I found out he was a weirdo. I think there must have been a misunderstanding. Maybe they thought I was some kind of pervert. That doesn't seem like a misunderstanding, man. Bye, Zip, right? No, we got it handled. Bye. Well, that's fine by me. It would be a pain in the ass to change their minds anyway. Besides, that was a rather fascinating reaction. I think I'll leave the camera here. It's Taguchi's eyes after all. No one else could possibly feel what he felt from anything he caught on that. I want to keep taking in these surroundings with my own eyes, to keep feeling what the school has to offer in my own personal way. Good, I don't wear pants. Right. Oh. I want my own collection. Or I suppose I just want to possess the dead. I want to make them mine. No! Wait, what am I thinking? I should be searching for Mayu right now. These photos are just for stress relief. If I lost myself to despair before finding Mayu, she could be gone forever. And I mustn't let that happen. Yes, this is all just one step in the long process of finding her. And I certainly can't be mixing up a single step with my end goal. But I want to see more. I'm wearing a skirt right now. I got some good sweatpants. You can't make me wear real clothes. Oh, good morning, Lamia. Hi. Do you want to come say hi? Oh no, you're just doing the big stretch. Okay. Taguchi is completely motionless. It's impossible to tell from here if he's dead, though, or is simply unconscious. Oh, okay. Let's just get another earthquake going. After bracing myself for an indeterminate amount of time, the earthquake finally subsided. Are you really trying to fit into that box, little girl? Come here. Hey! Hey! Hi! Come here. Come say hello. It's time for you to greet your friends. Don't get caught up in the cords. Boop! There's Llama. Hi! How's it going, baby? Say hello up here. Hey. Yeah. Aw, okay. I'll pet your head. And I'll put you down, okay? Yeah. Mwah. Best silly kitty cat. Are we swapping characters again? There's a candle shimmering here along with a note. Whatever you do, don't look behind you. What happens if I do? Well, now I'm curious. Can't tell me not to do the thing. Stab. Oh. Yamamoto. Where's Fukuroi? I don't know. He was with me until just a short while ago, but then we found ourselves running from a man with an axe, I think? And we got separated. I see. That is rather worrisome. I hope he's alright. How about you? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine. This isn't my blood. But the school is even more dangerous than I thought. Whoever that man is, I'm certain he's going around killing anyone who's lost in here. I haven't encountered him personally, so I couldn't say. I'm scared. If I'm by myself, he'll find me. Shall I accompany you then? Are you sure? Yeah, I don't mind. Thank you. Yamamoto, overcome with relief, suddenly grabbed hold of me. Hey! I'm sorry. You have a girlfriend already, right? Suzumoto, I think you said her name was? We're not like that. She's like a little sister to me, I guess. I'll bet life would be a whole lot less boring if I had a big brother like you. I wouldn't be so sure about that. People always seem to regard me as a boring human being, especially people of this generation. Well, have you considered that maybe it's because you're boring? It's really gotten dark in here. Yamamoto? Hang on just a sec. I've got a light. What an unnerving hallway. It's much darker than the others. But then, I suppose there was one just like it in the main building. It's not just dark, but cold too. Yeah, we should head back. I think we may be in danger if we keep going. But the way back is gone. Damn! Yamamoto, do you still have that alcohol lamp? Sorry, that didn't quite make it. But I've got plenty of candles. Hi! Misty? Candles won't be enough. Well, look, there's a room. Let's see what's inside, okay? Wait, it might not be safe. We should proceed with the utmost... Excuse me? Sorry, I didn't hurt you, did I? I'm just fine. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean to... Can we get up, please? Never mind that. Let's say we have a little chat. What do you mean? Don't you like me, Shig? Welcome back, Ella! I don't trust that smile. Yeah, same. Don't you like me, Shig? Uh-oh. Who do you think I am, Shig? Cut it out. Don't call me that. I tried to pick myself up off the floor, but she grabbed me tightly by the wrists. Let me go. How do you know about me? About Mayu? struggled with all my might, and in the process, I inadvertently slapped Yamamoto, or whoever this was, square in the face. No, don't! Ow! How dare you raise your hand to a girl? Shig. Yikes! Hi, Sachi. This is horrifically inappropriate. The skin from Yamamoto's face began peeling back, and a little girl's face burst out from within, covered in blood and muscle tissue. I don't even know how it's possible, but black hairs burst out from the Yamamoto suit next, spreading across the ground like a black wig unfurling. Immediately, a musty smell began permeating the air, and I became aware of all the body parts around me. Hands, feet, entrails, and a veritable lake of blood. Sticker kicking crazy. Facts. But she's not chirping anymore. Want to see for yourself? No. No. No, that can't be. I've been watching you, you know. I like you. You've got promise. People like you do show up from time to time. Freaks of nature who have a real affinity for this place. What are you trying to say? What the hell are you planning to do with me? You scared? That's understandable. But the thing is, I get you. You're not afraid of people dying. You're just afraid of you dying. Let go of me. Sure, I'll let you go. And when I do, I want you to walk over to that door. Let the school guide your way. It's where you'll find the person you've been looking for all this time. Oh, fuck. Chick, don't look at me. Not the way I am. Mayu, I'm quite looking forward to your reaction. But if it's boring, I'll kill you. True to her word, the girl let go of my wrists. Sachi, no! Her body then began sinking into the floor, little by little, until there was nothing left of it. It was as if she were lying along the shore as the tide came in and slowly rose above her body. Or maybe the school just swallowed her up. The only things that remained of her were Yamamoto's school uniform and that face mask made from her skin. What is up with Sachi and face masks the last, like... Or I guess it's just been this chapter, hasn't it? It's just been this one. Did she die? Corona. Forgive me. I haven't left the house in ages. I don't know what masks are. Sachiko, the new COVID mascot. Wear your mask or I make you into one. I need to see Mayu. She's alive. She has to be. Mayu, I'm coming for you. People masks. Yeah, I know, I did it bad. I wanted to see what turning around was gonna do, and now we know. Ooh, this one has a lot of bad endings. Was number 8? Because I think we got like 1 through 3. And then we did good for a while. Dude, use the sheet masks. Gotta take care of the skin. Wear your mask or I'll make you into one. Sachi 2020, right though? Alright, who's running at me this time? Or is it still just... we just did bad? Oh my gosh, sorry. Like, my tank top is all bunched up under my hoodie. Ah! Stay back! What's wrong? Where's Fukuroi? Shut the hell up! I told you to stay back! You're in league with him, aren't you? You seem confused. What happened, Yamamoto? Don't touch me! There's blood on your hands. You really are! You really are.
誤解だよ。これはさっき死体を調べた時に
I love the idea of Sachiko as the coronavirus mask mascot. No, I'm here for it. She would find a way to protect us all from the coronavirus. You're mistaken. This is from examining a dead body earlier.
おかしいって思っ
It's
たん
just
だ
as I thought then.
何
How can you be so cavalier about touching corpses? You're not right.
これじゃ
There's no getting
何を
through
言
to
っても
her
無駄
on
だ
this in this state, it seems.
私は騙され
I
ない
won't be fooled.
もう
I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. Bye.
いや
She's certainly in a
かましい
mood.
女だ
That it's okay. I was just poking a dead body. It's so totally okay, right? Well, I don't know. I feel like if I said that to my friends, they would just roll with it. That's not weird. Which I guess, Mary, you don't know that. I used to work I used to work in a morgue. Dead bodies don't bother me. That's the only reason it wouldn't be weird if I just said like, oh, I've got blood on my hands because I was examining a dead body. Really, a mood, huh? I wonder why. No reason. Women, am I right? Just so
生きている人間はうるさくて
hysterical all the
かなわない
time.
な人は寡黙な方
Living humans are so irredeemably noisy. People need to understand the value of silence.
山本さん
Yamamoto?
もう
Gone
行ってし
already,
ま
is
ったの
she?
か
But where's Kisame? But where's my boy?
どこか
Probably her
落
time
ち
in
着
the
ける場
mud.
所へ行こ
Women, am I right?
うそうだまたあそこに
Oh, sure. I should find some place to collect myself. That's right. I can always go back there.
そういえば
I almost forgot about taping that production of The Barber of
セ
Seville.
ビリアの理
I have
髪
to make
師
sure
の
I get
録音
home in time. Bro, that's like the least of your worries right now. And here I was again. Uh-oh. Press the button on my phone to shut off the second alarm I'd set. If this time display were accurate, then there was no chance of making it home in time to record the show for Mayu. I'll have to apologize to her later. I think if she were still alive, she would be fine with it. These are some extenuating circumstances. You should probably tell her about all the dead people, though. I slid my finger naturally, almost automatically, from shutting off the alarm to open my folder of saved photos. There was no sound in the room other than the tone of my button presses. And virtually no light other than that which shone from the LCD screen. Or so it seemed anyway. Yet this was my rock. In this place I could truly relax. Here, and here alone. I felt at peace. The air was filled with the overpowering aroma of blood and entrails. It would be enough to make most people vomit, but for me, it was a smell to savor. I'd even described it as comforting. Perhaps it's because it reminded me that I was in her presence. She, who decorated the wall like a flower in full bloom. When I sat across from her, I felt more at ease than I could possibly convey in words. Shig! Opera is important. It is, but also acceptable to miss when you're trapped in a murder school. Right, I forgot about this particular setup. It was as if she would always be here for me, as if she were waiting for me. I see, brah. Titties. And sure enough, whenever I felt weary or needed respite, the door to this infirmary would always open for me, despite its tendency to the contrary. Each time it did, too, I would always be drawn in as if the room were swallowing me up, and my eyes would always happen upon this offering first. But it's Mayu! This girl upon the wall, slowly drying and slowly rotting, would always be there to greet me, and never once did I tire of the sight. It's like Corpse Wife, but less squirrels. I've sure taken a lot. So many photos of the dead. I'd begun talking to myself, or maybe I was talking to her. Within my phone's memory were stored some of man's most sensual, most voluptuous object d'art. And she was the tip of the brush, the grand prelude. I'd amassed a whole other building's worth of beautiful sculptures to admire now, too. I was thrilled to bursting. Yikes.
これだ
This is the one? This was the sculpture known as Mitsuki Yamamoto in life, but in death, she was my property. One of my many pieces of found art. Those spirited eyes, now dulled and clammy, those lips that spoke such harsh words, now stained with blood, her abdomen shredded, her innards exposed. That's not Mitsuki though, is it? So alluring, so captivating was she now. Sometimes destroying that which is beautiful only serves to make it more beautiful. Someone's been reading Fight Club a little too much. And truly, this was the proof.
しかし
Still, it is a shame. It was a shame that I could only gaze upon these gorgeous works of art within these school grounds. Before returning home with Mayu, I'd need to erase every one of these photographs from my phone. Needs more squirrels, right? Seemed like such a waste. The world in which I once dwelled was far too narrow-minded to accept these masterpieces. It was often a hard place to call home. But as long as I had Mayu with me, I could endure. And to that end, this folder was an obstacle, a detriment, a hurdle to be overcome before I could rejoin the world of the living. I needed to delete it, and to put it all behind me.
でもま
Well, I'm sure it'll be
いいか。
fine.
あまだ帰ってからで
If I do it after I get back. Is that the end of the chapter? I guess it is. Okay. Meyer is now available. Got more soulful testimonies. Woo! And we got the achievement Simple Pleasures. Fire. Kill it with fire. We got about 35 minutes. We can probably start it. At least get into like the bulk, or not the bulk of, but like the very beginning. Oh shit, it's Yuka. Also, not enough Kizumi in that last chapter. I am disappointed. But I'm assuming now that Yuka's here, we will get a Kizumi chapter. Yeah, I just heard fire, lol. I guess before we continue on, do we want to play about a half hour of the first chapter? Since it will be, you know, about a week before we get back to it. Or do we want to stop here? My precious little girl. I don't understand why everyone likes Yuka so much. Because I'm down for either. Personally, I wait. That's fine. We can wait. We can wait to start up the entire chapter for next week. In the meantime, I mean, we can just end the stream. So I don't forget mid-chapter. That's fair. No, and that's understandable, and I can accept this. We should wait. No, but I mean, like, if we get more people involved, that would be great. I don't want to have... Go ahead. I'm getting conflicting answers here. I can always switch over to a different game. I can pick up some Doom for the next half hour. Or... whatever. We could probably explore some of the other options, or like some of the bad endings for the previous chapter if we wanted. So I think I've got most of the like, yeah, other endings. Okay, we can do that. I was gonna say I have like pretty much all of the saves are at
どっちの方法を
choices.
選ぶべきか
So this is like where we first started out. And instead of fishing, we can go into the hole.
くそこうしている間にも眉の身に何かあったら俺は
This is us trying to get the ID. For context's sake. Damn it. While I'm sitting here waffling, Mayu could be in serious danger. And if anything were to happen to her,
下に降りて
Well, at any rate, all I need to do is lower myself down, grab whatever's down there, then come right back up.
簡単なことだ
Couldn't be simpler. Yeah, we doing bad ends. I like looking for the bad endings, which is one reason, like, I don't necessarily want to do a guide and just kind of, like, breeze through everything. I want to explore and, like, suffer for my choices. And at some point I want to go through the other chapters as well and like redo options to try and get all the bad endings, but all of that is eventual. We will get to it at some point. First things first, I needed to figure out how deep this gap was.
深さは糸のここまでだから
Or this gap went. The string went in up to here, so a little over 4 meters. It's deeper than I'd expected. My height is 178 centimeters, so with arms outstretched, I'd be about 2 meters or so. Which meant if I grabbed onto the ledge with my hands and lowered myself down, I'd only have another 2 meters to fall. And that seemed entirely reasonable. It was notably less of a drop than one would face when jumping from a second-story veranda, for example. Yeah, you literally have nothing to climb back up with. So the only problem then is getting back up. Maybe if I grab a few desks and chairs from the classroom and throw them in first? Little stacking could easily give me 1.5 meters of extra height, I thought. And that should get me plenty close to the edge of the hole. Probably be able to reach it and grab on with just a single jump. Worst case scenario, Taguchi will be stopping by the entranceway in less than an hour. That's close enough that if I yelled loudly, he'd hear me. Are you really just chugging shit down there? Oh my god. Alright, that should do it. Let's get this over with. Grab the body and make a makeshift body part rope? Oh no! I think I sprained my ankle. The one thing I didn't predict was that the ground would be so uneven down here. Well, at least I could finally find out what the item was that I'd seen from above. It was like a small notebook. No, I recognized it. This was a student ID. In fact, it seemed to be a Kayshurrr Academy student ID. No, it's Mayu's. What is it doing down here? Don't tell me she fell. Mayu! Are you here? Mayu! There were a considerable number of dead bodies down here with me. Most of them were full-on skeletons who seemed like they'd been here for ages. But a handful of them looked like they may have just died a few hours ago. There's so many of them. And virtually every one is wearing what looks to be a modern-day school uniform. What is going on in this wretched place? I briefly scanned the bodies of the departed in the dim, unnatural light that filtered in from above, and found one that was wearing very familiar clothes. This was definitely the uniform of Kayshurrr Academy High School. I was horrified. Mayu, please tell me it's not you. It's the class rep! Hey, Shinozaki! Both of Ayumi Shinozaki's eyes were wide open, but she wasn't looking at anything in particular. Those eyes weren't seeing anything at all anymore. Shinozaki... Excuse me. Why? Who did this to... Calm down. Don't panic. Shinozaki is dead. This is just a body. Just one of many in here. That's right. This is just a pile of meat that happens to be shaped like Shinozaki. It's not a person anymore. It's a thing. God damn it, Kishinuma should have been with her. What the hell was that incompetent jackass doing? Protecting Mayu! He was probably off messing around with God knows what, leaving Shinozaki all alone and helpless, and now... Look at her! I should probably take something for her family. A picture. Her uniform is too blood-soaked. It would just upset them. Her underwear is out of the question, of course. And her hairband is just too common. Why would you think underwear? I need something that one could associate with her personally. Ah, I know! The ghost story candles. Damn, guess she didn't have them anymore. It'll have to be her hair. The hair of the deceased, but I don't have any scissors. I was gonna joke about biting it, but that was literally the next line. I guess I'll have to use my teeth. Yes, I'll use my teeth. I had no idea human hair was so resilient. I don't think I can do this cleanly. What about a different part of her body? Perhaps a fingernail? A tooth or... Yes, that's it! Her tongue! Her tongue's the thing. It's alright, Shinozaki, isn't it? It's for your family's sake, after all. Now, open wide. No. Her tongue. It's missing. It's already been taken. God damn it, whoever did this, stop messing with me. I guess I have no choice, then. I'll have to settle for a tooth. God damn it. Don't use your teeth, right? It won't come out. Not if I'm pulling with just my fingers anyway. Huh? What's happening? Why is everything going black? Because it's called the darkening, my friend. Black. Mayu, where are you? I'll protect. Lol, 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 lol. Bad deal. Alright, well, there's another ending. Wrong end 4. So we need 3 more. Continue, load. Okay, let's see. I don't understand. Why did he try to take part of her body? Because he's nuts, man. Who knows? Alright, so that's where we left off. This is... which one is this? You know, for her family. A blood-soaked uniform is too much. That would hurt them too bad. But, her tongue... that seems like a good option. Okay, what is this one? 38. Is this also the lock? No. Damily. It's for the Damily. I don't know if I can, like, find the other endings for this one. I'm, like, trying to think of the other choices that we had to make for this one. I think that was all of them, so I don't know where the other 3 bad endings would come from. Probably... I wonder if I would have more options if my darkening wasn't so thick. Oh, you know what? Okay, that's not it. So then load. Is it this one? Because we could probably, like, try and go through the dark hall after getting the alcohol lamp. But just stick with the candles instead of using the lamp. Right? options. Inventory. Okay, so we've got the alcohol lamp in this save. Let's try to go down the bad hallway with the alcohol lamp, but not using it. I wonder if that just, like, puts us at a point where the darkening is too much?
暗いな。
アルコールランプに
Just leave a candle. Hey, doesn't something seem off to you?
もう随分歩いて
Same
絶対変
dialogue.
だよ
Same
暗くて
dialogue.
角を
Same
そんなわけない
dialogue.
じゃん
引き返した方がいいんじゃないか。
そうする
Yeah,
か。
this is all the same so far.
嘘でしょ
Yeah.
落ち着けみ。
どうせ一本道だ。戻るしかない。
なんでそんなに冷静
騒いでも帰っ
森重君の言う通り。
Okay, that just fills up the darkening, like, significantly.
よかった
Thank God we made it back. How bad is it? 80%. Can we just do it again? See what happens? What happens if we fill up the darkening bar? Because I don't think we've done that before.
アルコールランプに
確か
I
に。
know it's the same dialogue, but I just want to, like,
暗
そんなわけないじゃん
see what happens when we
そう
fully fill that bar. Because I'm curious.
嘘
Yeah, saw nothing but the same thing.
Let's
Slow
get
walk,
those
calm
ipon
down, straight shot.
なんでそんなに冷静なの
騒いでも
森重君の言う通り。
It's good to be cold and rational sometimes.
え
Up.
起きて
Wake up. Mayu?
前
No, it's a much younger voice. Who is
お
it?
兄ちゃん起きて
Hey, mister. Wake up. Where am
おは
I?
ようお兄ちゃん
Good morning, mister.
ここはね
This is my playroom. The young girl thrust her face so close to mine that our noses practically touched. She was smiling from ear to ear. She looked to be in about the first or second grade, with long black hair and a clean, cute, almost dainty countenance. It is Sachi! After my brief impression, however, I quickly turned my head away. She was uncomfortably close, literally breathing down my neck, and her breath. It smelled of blood, of death and decay and fatty oils and smoke. It smelled of chemicals and antiseptic. It was a very, very unpleasant potpourri. Okay, I took a shower and set up the Echo Dot my mom got for Christmas, but I am back. The fuck is an Echo Dot? Isn't it just like a Google Home or an Alexa or something like that? Yeah. Welcome back. We're pretty much done. We're just doing bad endings at this point because we got through the chapter, and I just want to see all the nonsense we can get up to. Who are you?
嬉しくなっちゃ
I'm so
うなんだ
happy.
これはって
You
聞かない
didn't get all
んだね
indignant and say, "What's going on
な
here?"
んかみんなまず
Normally, when
驚いて
people wake
なん
up
だ
here,
そん
they get scared and start freaking out. Saying, Alexa, shower with me. Oh no. The little girl began backing away from me, her shoulders still shaking in a soundless chuckle. I knew exactly what she meant. It would be entirely reasonable to ask what's going on here. Even at a glance, I could tell this room was not good. The floors and walls were caked in blood, as thick as mud. Buckets of body parts were strewn all about, and eviscerated corpses were stacked everywhere. And that was just what I could see at a glance. Oh, hiccups. As for me, I was bound to a chair against one of the walls. Not with ropes, but with chains.
私の名前は
My name is
篠崎
Sachiko Shinozaki. What do you
俺は
plan to do with me?
どう
Are
す
you
るつもり
going
だ
to kill
どう
me?
しようかな
What a question! I'm
これ
just
から
not
考え
sure.
る
I'll decide
先
later.
にこれで
I've got
遊ぶ
something
から
else to play with first. Just as she said the word else, she brought her hand down onto the nearby table in a slapping motion, and it made contact with someone. It was a girl, bound by her hands and feet, and Sachiko's slap was aimed squarely at her thigh. Her uniform suggested that she was in high school, and she was wearing glasses, giving her a rather stern, serious appearance. So not Nana. I could hear the sound of chattering teeth and see her chest rising and falling rapidly and erratically, suggesting she was paralyzed with fear. Is it Emmy? Her name is Emmy Urabe. Oh, yep. At the sound of her own name being read aloud from her student ID name tag, the girl let out a single whimper. No, stop. Please. Please stop. No way. You're about to be put through incredible pain. So make sure you squirm like a wretch you are and beg me to spare your life, okay? No, you're joking, right? I didn't do anything. Shut the hell up. You're distracting me. Sachiko swung her hand downward into Emmy's face. I realized only after impact that there was a scalpel in it. A sloppy, uncontrolled incision was made from the corner of her mouth all the way to her ear. Yikes! Just kidding. I'm sorry. Did that hurt? I wasn't seriously trying to kill you or anything. Just don't let it hurt too much. The real pain is about to begin after all. Sachiko produced a pair of durable sewing scissors from a rollaway shelf nearby and began expertly cutting all the way up Emmy's school uniform. Then she set down the scissors and produced a full-sized farming sickle in their place. It looked well worn, with soil and rust sticking liberally to the blade. After brandishing it for a moment, Sachiko positioned it over Emmy's abdomen. Oh, please, no! This is a dream. This has to be a dream. I can't see if you're awake or if you're dreaming. But you're about to find out. Yikes. Oops. Sachiko slowly shifted her focus from Emmy's abdomen to the area just below her ribcage. Yikes. Emmy's body began spasming, her spinal muscles contracting in a decidedly unnatural manner. Gasps and screams mixed with the sounds of vomiting incontinence. What a perfect facial expression! See? I knew you could do it! Without even wiping the drool from her mouth, Sachiko tossed the sickle aside and simply began digging into Emmy's wombs with her bare hands. The sound of tiny hands manipulating internal organs was disgustingly similar to that of a sopping wet rag squelching spilled oatmeal off a hardwood floor. That's her tummy. I know, but her uniform is cut open. Just let us pretend, Tad. The noises escaping Emmy's mouth didn't even sound like they were coming from a human being anymore. I could see her face in profile now, and despite the gastric juices and vomit and blood and contortions of unbearable agony, it wasn't a disagreeable sight. This was a girl not far from death. She was trying her hardest to fight it, but the facts were the facts. She was going to die, and she knew it. Against this fate, she was completely and utterly helpless. She was doomed already, in both body and soul. This hapless struggle had a certain sensual quality to it. No, it was even purer than that. This was a truly beautiful sight. Shig, get help. Isn't she pretty? Sachiko, who had at this point buried her head in Emmy's exposed organs, withdrew it and directed this question at me, her mouth still full of flesh. That's not how we eat people. Everything from her nose down was dyed red and dripping with blood. Isn't her face just precious? She swallowed whatever she'd bitten out of Emmy's insides, then turned to face me. Not just face me, actually, but stare at me. Stare into me, with unwavering, blinking eyes. I suddenly became aware of my own erratic breathing. It wasn't fear, though, but an almost animalistic reaction. It was coarse and primal, and I'd unconsciously thrust my chest forward toward Emmy. I think I may have been smiling. So how about it? Do you want to play with her too? Don't be ridiculous. It's like she's making fun of me. She shouldn't even have to ask. Yikes. Shig, you're not building a great case for yourself, buddy. Alright, so there's a 5th wrong ending, which means we're just missing 6 and 7? Okay, we got about 13 minutes. I'm just trying to think of like what other options we had towards the end. Yummy, yummy, it got insides in my tummy. Oh no! I mean, it could be worse.
振り返ったらどうなる
Don't look back. No, because that was ending 8, wasn't it? So then... Flush salad. Yummy, yummy. Oh no. The Wiggles would not be proud. I am, though. Okay, let's see. Alright, I guess let's go through the hall with the alcohol lamp, and then... Again, I don't think there were any other choices that we could have made. Let's play with corpses. I mean...
明かりをつけないか
アルコールランプ
We'll light the lamp, and we'll skip through.
はい
Because had we had any other choices, I would have saved. Because that's what I do. So I'm just trying to think of like how we can get the other flush salad and scrambled eggs. Oh no. Because...
浦部おい浦部浦美月
Okay, this is all the same.
追いかけ
一体彼女は何を見たんだろう俺も追うべき
Again, I'm like extremely disappointed that Kizumi didn't show up in this chapter. And I'm hoping that like this next chapter, since Yuka is involved, that Kizumi will be there. But I was very excited to watch Kizumi just absolutely demolish everyone. Oh, hi, kitten. I love scrambled eggs. I can make them, and who wants to make the flush salad? I can do that. I volunteer as tribute. Hi!
Mayu!
Ew!
どこだマユ
Sweet, sweet kitty cat.
見て渡り廊下がある私はなさ
Right, we
廊
got
下
these two kids.
じゃあだって
But I don't like... They didn't have any choices, did
あ
they?
のあんた別に
Hi, Lamia. I don't know what you're doing. No, I go to pick you up and then you walk away.
さすぐまた
Mama, no.
な
Wine, 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 wine. Hi! No, like, she wants pets, but then she keeps, like, walking away. Come here. Come here. I'm almost done. Can you sit here and be good? Oh, is that what you wanted? You just wanted in my lap? Well, guess what? I can't pick you up and put you in my lap if you walk away. You absolute goober. Silly kitty. I wonder if you end up getting like a better response from Nari and Chihaya if your darkening with Shig is a lot less intense, you know? Hi, kitten. scream, though. Sorry. So I've got Lamia in my lap, and she is loving it. She just wanted the pets. I needed to give her attention, and I was a monster for not doing that. I have learned. I'm sorry, baby. I don't know that I can find the other two endings, though, at this point, honestly. Oh, I wonder if we don't bring that with us. Give her attention. Put effort into it, right? No, she loves it. So yeah, I wonder if we can just not take the battery with us. Hold on a second. Okay, I need my hand first for a moment, llama. No, I didn't actually want to take it though, so we'll load there. Hi. And then we'll go back downstairs. Something with Mitsuki and Yoshikazu. Isn't that... Didn't we get that last time? Like, yesterday. Because, like, Mitsuki got, like, kept launching herself over the table and, like, kept stepping on a bear trap. Yoshikazu kept messing him up. Messing her up. I don't know. I mean, like, if we can't find it, that's fine. Because I think... I wish it, like, gave me a list of all of the endings we had gotten. But that's fine. You won't find it, but it will find you. Yikes. Let's go back to title. Yes. Return and quit to title screen. Does it have a list of everything that we've accomplished? Maybe? Bonus? Just like Biggest Brother. No. Ending 6 and 7 can only be found after clearing the chapter. Okay. Which we have done. I did not read that as phonograph. Lol. Gallery of Spirits? No. What does that mean? Wait. Oh, I hate that! Of course, porno would 100% be illegal. Complete the chapter as normal. A new scene with Mitsuki and Masato will occur. Okay, do we want to do that, like, now? Oop, not that. Like these other endings? Can I, like, reload from where I was? I assume I don't have to play the entire chapter again. Hi, kitten. So, don't look back. Complete the chapter as normal. New scene with Mitsuki and Masato will occur. Okay, so I'll just, like, try and get through this real quick. All this dialogue? That's ending
山本
7. Alright. Do we know what ending 6 is then? Because I think that's the only other one that we're missing.
よ
I'm sorry, baby. You gotta go. Mwah! Sorry. No, hold on. I need that log. I need that message log. Ending 6 is to choose to light the lamp. That was a reaction. But it's my boy! Hold on, I'm gonna reload. Cause like... Cause I did it bad. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, heck, I'm sorry. I'm
振
sorry.
り返ったらどうなるって言うんだ
I kept telling you I was disappointed that there wasn't enough Kizumi in this. Lamia, stop getting all tangled up in the cord. He beautiful. In he though. Don't look back. Hi, I will love you, Lamia. I just need like 10 minutes. Stay back. What's wrong? Where's Fukuroi? No, Lamia. Oh my god, you're an absolute monster. I swear. Sorry, she's like attacking my cord and like won't leave me alone, and I need her to for like 5 minutes. There we go. Shut the hell up! I told you to stay back. You're in league with him, aren't you? She needs attention. Yeah, but you know what? I need to pay attention to my sweet, sweet boy right now. She gets me all day and all night.
錯乱してるみたいだな
You seem confused. What
何が
happened, Yamamoto? Don't touch me. There's blood on your hands. You really are. You
誤解だ
really are.
これはさっき死体を
Sweet
調べた
Psycho. Oh my. Yes. Yes. I love my dumb boy. You're mistaken. This is from examining a dead body earlier. It's just as I thought then. How can you be so cavalier about touching corpses? You're not right. You're still getting through to her in this state, it seems. I won't be fooled. I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. Yeah, by Mitsuki. I need Kizumi, please.
やかましい
She's certainly in a
生き
mood.
ている人間はうるさくてかなわない
Living humans are so irredeemably noisy. People need to understand the value of silence.
山本さん
About to touch another corpse, this bitch don't calm down! Yamamoto? Gone already, is she? I ran as fast as I could, as far as I could. It was obvious to me now that even Morishige was out of his mind, and there was no one left I could trust. Upstairs. I'll run upstairs.
よ山本
Well now, it's Yamamoto. Hi, Lamia. My god, this child. Without even a moment's hesitation, my classmate Kizumi suddenly swung... This is how we could have resolved all of this entire fucking time. Maybe. Never mind. Narrowly missing me. Eek! Thank you, Andrew. I'll have to look at the clip later.
大丈夫か
Are you okay? Stay back.
逃げ惑うのもいいけど
You're free to attempt
無理するなよ
escape, but don't push
体
too
力
hard.
は温存
You
してお
wouldn't
か
want
な
to
いと
overexert yourself after all. No! I'm sorry, I love Kizumi so much. Is this a more suitable location? Are you okay? Please, just stop.
え何をだ
Stop what exactly? Stop being so... Oh my gosh, so cruel. I haven't done anything to you. Best reaction.
そうだ
That's true. And I certainly couldn't take it back if I were to do something, like say, this? Yes! A sudden burning pain shot through my body, shaking my whole field of vision. The fat, dull blade of the chisel had been forcibly plunged deep into my thigh, all the way up to the handle. Yikes! You see, so the sensation really is different with a woman than it is with a man. It hurts! It hurts! It really hurts! There wasn't much I could do to resist. Not only had he knocked me over, but he was kneeling on the backs of my hands, holding me in place quite effectively. It's on my gaming playlist. I say to my dad, that song is me in a nutshell. Woof. You put it on your work playlist, Dad? I'm not shocked. That's what I like to hear. Pure honesty. I do so hate it when people lie about their pain. It's time to go all the way now with this. Yuya Kizumi had a twisted grin on his face. He slowly brought his right hand into view, and in it was a proper knife, glinting in the dull light. That's how I'm reading that. Just how could you do this? Yamamoto, here. This is going into your belly. I could feel Yuya Kizumi reach up from under my skirt and press the cold blade of the knife against my abdomen. Damn it, Kizumi, why you gotta wear a white shirt? I can't read the text with you there. And then, with one thrust, the knife was completely inside my body. My thoughts became jumbled. The pain was so intense it felt like my brain was on fire. It took me a moment to process the sensation of a foreign body lodged unnaturally within me. I could feel all the blood gushing out of my wound. My boy. Nice, Yamamoto. That's the spirit. Let me hear those primal screams. Wear a red shirt. The blood from your serial killings won't show up but that's half the fun. I'd never felt anything even remotely like this before in my entire life. I couldn't even describe it if I wanted to. The pain receptors in my body were off the charts. I couldn't comprehend the things I was feeling. But despite my confusion and agony, I knew one thing for certain. If I couldn't stop this from happening right now, I was going to die. Every part of me was in agreement on that. My nerve endings were screaming it, and my brain could focus on little else. I might as well have been on fire. It couldn't hurt any more than what I was experiencing. Stab, 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 stab! Or use black leggings like me, facts. Color of dried blood, though. Rusty brown shirt. Literally, I will take any dark colored shirt at this point so I could read that text. But it's fine, we got through it. No, it was too late for me. I could tell that the wounds inflicted were irreversible, irreparable. I had to accept it. I was going to die. I'd begun vomiting blood, and it was beginning to lodge itself in my respiratory tract. Breathing was becoming harder and harder with each passing moment. I have a dress with blood splatter pattern on it. That would work. Oh, I love it! I want it. My abdomen had been completely minced at this point, and the pain was so intense that I wished I could just leave my body altogether. Time to learn how to dissociate, Mitsuki! My arms and legs were cold and numb, and my sense of reality was beginning to waver. My last breath couldn't be far behind. And yet, Yuya Kizumi was smiling. It was a distant, relaxed smile, as if someone looking up at the stairs or smelling a rose. It was the smile of a psychopath, the smile of a person about to end my life. For no particular reason. You've gotten awfully quiet. I'd love it if you howl for me again. In your dreams, you creep. I couldn't believe those words were coming out of my mouth. I could barely speak through all the blood I was spewing, but I was standing my ground.
Huh?
I will not perform for you, no matter what. Hi, Lamia, you bitch. For just a moment, Yuya Kizumi's psychotic grin turned into a bitter, scornful frown. But then, as quickly as it had vanished, the smile returned. I have a set of blood-spattered dice. Give me! I want them. How's that? Trying to stand up to me? Don't hold back on my account.
おい
Hey. Hi!
どうした
What's wrong?
声が
Too
小さい
quiet. Scream,
ぞ
goddammit.
ほら叫べよ
Hurts, right?
言い
Give
て
me
る
some
んだ
dialogue. Something to work with.
なんか言うことあ
Got
るんだ
nothing
ろ
to say to me? You don't
泣
want
き
to
たい
cry?
だろ
Beg for your life, maybe. Lamia, you need to stop. I was concentrating so hard on biting my lip and holding my mouth closed that I swear I'd forgotten how to breathe. I think I even broke my molars from the sheer force of my determination not to yield to Yuya Kizumi's twisted desires, and I didn't even care. I'd have no use for my teeth ever again anyway. Wouldn't be eating anything where I was going. I wouldn't scream for him to stop. I wouldn't call for help, and I wouldn't beg for my life. My life was already over. All I had left was the knowledge that I'd go out quietly, without giving the sick freak any measure of satisfaction. Feels a bit late for to beg for her life, though. I have a nurse costume I used on Halloween. Put a buttload of fake blood on it. Didn't like when my mom watched it. Aww. Yeah, around stab 5, she was pretty much a goner. Still feel like it's kind of human nature to want to, like, continue to just beg and fight for your life. But no, you know what? Honestly, fucking mad respect to Mitsuki and just being like, no, fuck you, man.
俺の方を向けよ
Look at me. Don't
無視
ignore
す
me.
るなよ
Talk to me. Beg me to spare
Honestly.
you. Kizumi, stop. He was beyond redemption. There was absolutely nothing I could say or do to help him. I could either waste away silently or feed his psychosis. I could never make him understand how I felt at that moment. I could never convey to him just what he'd done to me. Death was my best and only option. It's very impressive, though. She's holding it back. Right, though? Again, mad respect to this girl.
Yamamoto-san.
Yamamoto. So now you're dead, too? This was definitely the body of Mitsuki Yamamoto. Her stomach and abdomen had been stabbed dozens upon dozens of times and were practically liquefied. It looked a bit like gazpacho. Spanky gazpacho? Her body was still warm to the touch, too, meaning her death must have only just occurred. Strange it feels to see a person dead after just speaking with her mere minutes ago. I guess we're going over the time because I need to know what happens now. But Yamamoto, you're beautiful. You're exquisite. The transformation is night and day. Here you lie, fully exposed and unrestrained, but utterly helpless. You don't mind, do you? If I take you with me, that is. Yikes. Yeah, no, so then the girl on the wall is not her, right? I withdrew my phone, flipped it open, and switched over to camera mode, where I immediately set about framing her remains at just the right angle. Panties. Yes. Gotta get a panty shot in there every once in a while. Didn't mind if it was just her image on that tiny screen. To me, it was as good as having the real thing in my pocket. The appeal was identical. It was as if I could freeze time on this moment and preserve her just the way she was. It's exactly as I thought. I can see, feel, smell your wretched odor. All because I knew you. All because I saw you and heard your voice and was moved by your plight when you were alive. Squee! Look at this! Look at what a perfect shot this is! You shall forevermore be mine, and mine alone. Can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Was that a Depeche Mode song? What a cruel beast you are. Getting me this excited, stirring my feelings. Whale. Don't put people in your pockets. I should find someplace to collect myself. That's right. I can always go back there. I almost forgot about taping that production of The Barber of Seville. I have to make sure I get home on time. It's not gonna happen. Does this mean we actually find out who the body is and the fact that it's Mayu? And here I was again. I pressed the button on my phone to shut off the second alarm I'd set. If this time display were accurate, then there was no chance of making it home in time to record the show for Mayu. I'll have to apologize to her later. I slid my finger naturally, almost automatically, from shutting off the alarm to opening my folder of saved photos. There was no sound in the room other than the tone of my button presses, and virtually no light other than that which shone from the LCD screen, or so it seemed anyway. Yet this was my rock. In this place I could truly relax here, and here alone I felt at peace. The air was filled with the overpowering aroma of blood and entrails. It would be enough to make most people vomit, but for me, it was a smell to savor. I'm just kind of reading through it quickly, because, whoops, gone over my allotted time, which is fine. I don't actually have anything to do, but, you know. I'd even describe it as comforting. Perhaps it's because it reminded me that I was in her presence. She who decorated the wall like a flower in full bloom. When I sat across from her, I felt more at ease than I can possibly convey in words. Like, that's 100% Mayu, right? It was as if she'd always been here, or she'd always be here for me, as if she were waiting for me. And sure enough, whenever I felt weary or needed respite, the door to this infirmary would always open for me, despite its tendency to the contrary. Each time it did too, I would always be drawn in as if the room were swallowing me up, and my eyes would always happen upon this offering first. This girl upon the wall, slowly drying and slowly rotting, would always be there to greet me, and never once did I tire of the sight. I've sure taken a lot. So many photos of the dead. I don't know, I feel confused. I mean, same! But, like, at the beginning I was pretty sure that this was Mayu, because, like, the last time we saw her, or, like, when we watched her die in the previous chapter, like, they ripped open her belly and were, like, tearing at her, right? So there's gotta be Mayu. Because it's obviously not Mitsuki like it said at the end of this chapter last time. So, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I began talking to myself, or maybe I was talking to her. Within my phone's memory were stored some of man's most sensual, most voluptuous object d'art. And she was the tip of the brush, the grand prelude. I think it's my... That's what I think so too, but I just need that confirmation, like, immediately. I'd amassed a whole other building's worth of beautiful sculptures to admire now, too. I was thrilled to bursting. It was either... Okay, to be fair, my initial thoughts were it's either Mayu, or it could be Miss Yui, given that it's like a pink tank top. But there's just something that would be even more cruel about it being Mayu. And that's, I mean, like, he was the one who, you know, was reveling in her death in the first game and then, you know, flipped the fuck out when he found out it was Mayu. I don't know, anyway. I'm gonna stop talking so we can find out. Take a fingerprint sample. We can't use dental records with the state of the body. Fair. This was a sculpture known as Mitsuki Yamamoto in life, but in death she was my property. No, that's wrong, because we just... No! Unless you're looking at whatever's on your phone and not taking pictures of this spot. Anyway. Because that's the other thing. It says those spirited eyes, now dulled and clammy. Those lips that speak so harsh. Bitch doesn't have a head! That can't be her! 666! Satan, did you just possess me? Oh no. LOL. Yes. Sometimes destroying that which is beautiful only serves to make it more beautiful, and truly this was the proof. Still, it is a shame. It's a shame that I could only gaze upon these gorgeous works of art within the school grounds before returning home with Mayu. I need to erase every one of these photographs from the phone. It seemed like such a waste. The world in which I once dwelled was far too narrow-minded to accept these masterpieces. It was often a hard place to call home. But as long as I had Mayu with me, I could endure. And to that end, this folder was an obstacle, a detriment, a hurdle to overcome before I could rejoin the world of the living. I chose that as my number in Pokemon. Of course you did, because we all did. It was either 666 or 69. Guess which one I was. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. If I do it after I get back. Okay, well, we got... It didn't really give us a different ending, though, did it? It just gave us the extra scene with Kizumi now. Whatever. I might try and figure that out at some point. And if I do, I'll probably, like, if I do any of the extra stuff, it'll be in the Discord. But we'll stick with, like, all the main stuff. For the channel itself. So yeah, I guess if people are interested in watching the, like, us find other bad endings or try and, like, figure out how to, do all that, we can. Excuse me, I'm just gonna burp at you. Because I am now sort of wanting to, like, at some point explore all of it and maybe achievement hunt, but I can do that on my own time. Hallie, nope. That's fair. So yeah, like I said, if I do that and people want to do it, I can stream it in the Discord, but we'll just keep with, like, all the regulars, the regular, like, playthrough for the main channel. Stream it in Discord, though. Okay. We can do that. So yeah, that's the stream for tonight. Thank you, as always, guys, for coming out and hanging out. Thank you, Mary, for the follow for earlier. Let me see what we can do about possibly rating someone's stream. Who do we got? If anyone has a suggestion, let me know. It looks like Naginata is playing Neo too. And that is the only person I have online. Yeah, Nagi, there we go. Cool. Well, we'll go ahead and go raid. I need to get some din-din, though. Would someone kindly link the Discord and the Twitter again? Awesome. Thank you, Tad. Yeah, we will see everyone tomorrow. We'll be back with... I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do Doom tomorrow or if I'm just going to start Little Nightmares. I'll figure it out. But regardless, thank you everyone for popping in. We will see you all later. Let us get this raid started. Yes, I'm gonna go get some yummy food. I think my mom made fajitas, and I'm very excited for that. Yeah, see what you feel like. That's, yeah. Like I said, I definitely want to play Little Nightmares because I'm super duper excited about it, but I'm like, do we do it immediately or do we wait? We will probably do it immediately. But, thank you, Allie, for linking the Discord. Like I said, that's a really good place to get a hold of us. We do a bunch of fun stuff in there all the time. And, yeah. Allie, you're dope. So yeah, have a great night, guys.